none other than Tamar.
Good morning. Good morning, Ernesta. Good morning, Belize. Good morning, radio listeners, TV viewers, those of you watching us, streaming us on YouTube or Facebook. Good morning and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Yes, it is a beautiful Thursday here in Belize City. Hope it's just as lovely wherever you're listening from. Cannot believe it's the 6th day of August. A week, an entire week burned out in the new month. And Ernesto, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but we're getting closer and closer to all of the September activities.
And I understand they are even starting earlier now.
Yes.
Starting in August.
Well, we always start in August.
Well, I think earlier in August than usual.
That's what I've been hearing too. So, I mean, maybe we might start tomorrow with some of the official activities. But it is one of Belizeans' favorite time of year. A lot of celebration, a lot of activity for those who work in the celebration somehow or another.
Right.
It is a lot of work.
Right. For us, it's a lot of, well, for people in our business.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, definitely.
Because we try to cover as much as we can. We still have this tradition, which is, I think, Belize is one of the few countries that still does this, where we cover all these live, colorful events on radio.
Yes.
You
Yes,
know, we
for
still
sure.
do that. You know, and I don't know if anyone else does that.
I don't know.
You know, because to cover anything on radio,
But here's a
you
fun
need to
fact.
be very colorful in your language.
Yes, you have to be very colorful in your descriptions. But the fun fact is our broadcasters are trained to do a production that can work for social media, TV, and radio all at the same time.
Right.
So kudos to them. And speaking of production, we do have quite the show lined up for you all this morning.
Yeah, a lot of little things that are occurring all over the country. We got the big deals like one telecom, they buy up the other one, you know, and it's creating some.
Oh, well, that's
some
not on the lineup, I hope.
But we have what you call everyday Belizeans
Yes.
doing everyday things on an everyday basis to carry on their everyday lives.
Yeah.
And we try to bring that as well as, of course, what I just mentioned.
Yes, the major national issues.
We have Dara usually who helps kids, and he has this feeding program, and he love a tribute to.
Yes, he combines the things that he loves, right? Community activism, giving back, and at the same time raising funds through this Lucky Dube. It's an annual tribute. So it's happening again this year, of course, and he's going to talk about how it's going, how you can get your tickets, and how you can support his programs.
Yeah. And we have other seasons besides Christmas season and so on. And this September season, we have Conch season.
Imagine, we're having a Conch festival this year. It's taking place in October. Conch Festival in October. And so it's not new. So we're going to talk about the history of the festival, why the Queen Conch deserves its own celebration. And I don't think we can argue with that because love me some Conch ceviche.
I love me ceviche.
Conch fritters,
definitely.
Conch soup. They have a song about it, huh? Also, there is a young karate protege. Well, she's actually a black belt. So
Right.
I don't know how young and how.
I do wear my brown belt too.
And she's having a program for kids.
For kids, yes,
she's-
karate for kids. Anything to keep the kids disciplined.
It's taking
and in
place the
shape.
entire month of August. And so if your kids are not signed up as yet, she's going to come tell you how you can get them to join in on that program.
And the back to school trimming drive.
So
I think
this
they're
one-
trimming here, right?
Yes, so they do this
Yeah.
annually as well, Ernesto, every year as we get closer to school doors opening. You know, children, there's always an issue with the hair, right? So here you have some very community-minded young men. They started it young, they're not so young anymore.
No.
And they get the boys ready, they trim them up. I think they've even partnered
they've
with
done
some
it, they
braiders.
braided for the girls,
They've partnered
yeah.
with some braiders, getting these kids their hairstyle ready for school.
Yeah, and that helps a lot of moms, dads, you know, save a little bit of money at this time where the
So that's what's...
the school season is opening. You know what? I was thinking the other day we should have in a couple of teachers
Okay.
to tell, because we're going to this big school supply buying, right? And from my experience, a long time ago, we didn't have that many school supplies to buy at that time. But now you have you have a wide selection of school supplies
Yes.
out there, all kind of fancy stuff.
Yep.
And I have met teachers in the past who have complained about certain erasers or certain books because they don't last long,
Okay.
or they only look fancy. You know, you need to buy the practical stuff for your kids.
Yes, things that are
you know.
durable.
Right. And
These kids are
the
like
better
tornadoes.
quality. Because you go buy and sometimes buy, and I have seen this happen. You buy one cheap pencil, and every time you sharpen it, the lead broke off.
Oh, yes.
You keep sharpening, it broke off. It broke off. Just
It falls out. It's like
it
it's
fall-
not
it-
in
correct.
there tight
it-
enough. Or,
that the lead is so fragile, it breaks.
yeah.
You know, so things like that.
Yeah.
You have some crayons, you know, that are not the brand, and they are not that great. But anyway.
I mean,
you
we
know.
can touch on that because it has always bothered me every year when teachers have to go deep into their pockets for school supplies and getting their classrooms ready. So maybe we can start with that. We will be having open telephone lines after this very short break, and
Okay.
you'll be able to call us. Before we do go to the break, 7474, play it in the Bolito. Congrats to you if you won.
Already.
All right, we take the break. Open lines when we come back. So 8 weeks of summer break, a lot of them actually want to go back to school. They're getting bored now. They're getting restless. They miss their friends. They miss their teachers. So most of them are actually looking forward to going back to school. Yeah, they might get tired of it after 2 weeks, but and it gives the parents a break, right, to be able to focus on other things once the kids are out of their hair. So it is back to school season. It's the back to school shopping season. and we are having, I'm sure you've heard, 2 tax-free days.
Yeah.
Not as many exact
Yeah.
dates right now on the spot, but they're having 2 of those tax-free days where certain items will be GST-free. Not all. You gotta check. You gotta make sure you know.
I think all the important items.
I miss this
are-
important one whenever they're up there, you know.
Yeah,
I miss this important
I'm not sure.
ones.
Paper is. I think.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
look at the list.
Yeah.
It's changed.
But I was
a bit.
asking if I know that laptops are on, but you know if tablets and devices are included.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I'm
be
not,
sure.
I'm not sure. I have to look at that list. Well, tablet. I mean, I know it's laptops are a good idea, but most kids, don't use laptops. Most kids are using their own phone
Yeah.
or tablets to do the job.
It's something whereby if your parent can afford it, they get it for you.
Yeah.
Some can't afford it, so they have to do without it, and that's just what it is. It's some schools require it as well. It's not optional for some. So yeah, technology has become a huge part of back to school, and to me, it's never too early to teach children how to use these devices. So I wouldn't even put an age limit on it. If it's something you can afford
I
to
agree.
do,
I agree.
you should get it so
Agree.
they can get accustomed to using
Yeah.
these devices. Ernesto, I'd like to send some love out to my family in Crooked Tree Village, especially those that are grieving the loss of my aunt, Mrs. Bernice Crawford Wade.
Oh.
She died peacefully after, struggling for some time. She was getting up there in age, ailing, and she passed away. So a lot of the family is gathered, getting ready to lay her to rest. So sending my love. My thoughts are definitely with you, even though I'm not there physically today.
Alrighty, yeah. Well, let me shout out some. I did shout them out earlier, but I didn't get the names. I was in Guatemala a couple of weeks ago,
Okay.
and had the pleasure of visiting our embassy, Guatemala, in our nice fancy building.
Nice, right?
Yes.
In the nice area of
That's
town.
right. That's right. And they listen to us.
Oh wow.
Yes, they do. So, Carlos, Juana, Vanessa. Thank you for the good service. I had to go get some documents so I could travel.
And you've been boasting about the service for some time now,
Yes.
so I can trust what you're saying.
Yes.
The moment you came back, you gave me an account of how well you were treated.
That's right.
And how efficient they are.
That's right. And why I remember is that standing there, looking through the window, I saw this. While you're in Guatemala City, you see this El Volcán del Fuego.
Okay,
It's a volcano.
Okay.
And you can see it. It just sits there.
Is it
and
like smoking or steaming?
Well, it wasn't, but somebody told me, a friend said, that is an active volcano.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, every now and then it throws a little steam. Well, guess what? It kind of erupted yesterday.
Oh,
They are
wow.
moving people. They have to move people from around it because
And
the
imagine you were
ashes
just there
just
couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, right. And then last weekend I was in Hopkins.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
I never
man.
run into you, man. I think I may stay on a
No,
coconut tree or something.
You mingle with the big people.
It is true, it is true.
Yeah, you no got time. You no got time for us underlings.
How was it?
Great.
Did you go to
I
the
was,
festival?
I was.
You see?
No.
Now, who did
I
roll
went.
with the big people?
No. I didn't go. I went to the festival
Uh-huh.
where they had the festival on Monday. I was there on Monday.
Okay.
And they have a restaurant called Piers, right across from the
school grounds?
The school grounds.
Okay.
And they have a good breakfast. So I went there and had breakfast Monday morning. But I stayed at Cyril Del Mar.
Okay.
And the staff there again,
Excellent, right?
they were cool.
Yeah.
Very nice place, very nice, Cyril Del Mar.
I love Hopkins, but I don't like it on a Monday. A lot of my favorite places are closed on a Monday.
Yes,
which
I agree.
is typical
I
for
agree.
most
And
Belizean
it's quiet,
restaurants. It's very
really
quiet on a Monday.
Very quiet.
But the weekend itself was great. They had the Hopkins Day, so community was out in full force. The chairlady was busy and her council doing their thing. I enjoyed it, as I always do. I was concerned because I got to look at some of the erosion taking place firsthand. Ernesto, that's concerning. That's very, very frightening to look at.
They have to replace that beach. I'm no engineer and so on, but they just need to move the sand and put back the sand.
I
That's what
visited-
I think. The sand is in the sea. They have these big things that suck up sand and so on.
I visited
know.
this beautiful, lovely hotel or resort, and again, good people, great service. And then on the beach, one of the coconut trees had just fallen.
Just
It had
falling.
just fallen, and some others looked to be very close to
Close to it,
falling
yeah.
as well. And mind you, these were safely on the beach just maybe months ago. So it almost brought tears to my eyes because it's like, how do we stop this? That people home and they land. And so to look at it wash away, it's like, no, we can't allow this to continue.
We have to make, well, okay. Mexico right now is putting millions of dollars into protecting their beaches,
Yeah.
especially from the Sargasso. They
This is true.
mobilize the Navy, they put ships out there,
Wow.
and they have to.
Oh, so they're
Well,
taking a serious approach when it comes to
they
this,
have
because
to.
that's
They-
not
they didn't
that's
move
like
the
the number
Navy.
one threat right now to the Caribbean.
You know the Mexican army? We have all these countries that have wars, like Israel and the Middle East and the Ukraine and the Americans and the
Yes.
British. They all have wars. And I remember chatting to a British army, British soldier many years ago. And they, were talking that the Mexican army is bigger than the British army,
Yes.
in numbers. I said, yeah, but they don't have any battle experience, And he looked at me and said, Ernesto, they have their own issues and they deal with it.
Yes. And
They
you
have
know
the
this.
cartels and they
like
deal
you know
with
watch
their-
the cartel movies.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what it
He
is.
said they have their own battles. They may not be famous for invading other countries and so on. He
Right.
said, but they are constantly in training.
This is true.
Constantly fighting an enemy.
Re-strategizing
And then now you have the Navy has to go fight the Sargasso out in the sea.
no,
So
but
they have to learn to mobilize their people and use their infrastructure and
that
their
is
ordnance.
that is what I'm hoping for. I am hoping that we can carefully observe how other countries are
Well-
dealing with these issues and try to adopt the systems that work.
Well, we need the beach.
Of course, it's
There
one of
is
our
no way
greatest assets.
you can have a resort and put a cement wall or you see what the main section of San Pedro is like. You build sea walls
Yeah.
and so on, and that's not.
It's not.
It's not amenable to tourism. That's not what you want to
No.
sit on a seawall with a
You want to be
bikini.
able to walk into
That's right.
the Caribbean
That's
Sea.
right. So when the Mexicans again, when they saw where Cancun is, they built those beaches.
Yeah.
They got these big, what you call it, dredges or whatever, and they suck up the sand from the sea bottom and put it on the beach. Hello, caller. Good morning. You're on the air. This is Love.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
I heard you speaking about the erosion of the beach, no?
Yes.
And I'm not sure if you guys maybe got information, but a couple of weeks ago, I don't know if you remember, they donated, I think, CARICOM or donated some buoys
Okay.
to the Met. And I read up on it, and those buoys are to help. Well, what I understand is the buoys can help in monitoring the pressure or the velocity of the waves. And when they study those waves, then they could as well know where to position like barriers, like rocks, and so to stop
Yeah.
the waves, to hold back some of that erosion that is occurring. So, that would be something very good to look
Yeah.
into.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, they could put the barrier up a few hundred yards out at sea, I guess, to stop it from coming in.
But
Absorb
what I
some of
understand
that.
with the buoys is depending with the pressure, they know exactly where, the
Where to
wave
place
is
it.
stronger, and
Yeah.
that they could prevent it from
Yes, because
eroding.
the waves are coming in kind of hard, hitting on the beach. I've noticed it myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you gotta study it, yes, but we need the beach. We need beaches.
Yeah.
And Placencia was Placencia and Hopkins are two areas where we have beaches.
You know, it's unfortunate that we have to be dealing with this issue of sargassum, because we are in an era where there's social media is really helping us with our tourism boom, Ernesto. Because when we have travelers coming from all over the world and they're posting it on TikTok and it goes viral, and they have nothing but the best things to say about Belize, it's an opportunity for us for tourism to really surge. But then, unfortunately, the reviews are mixed because of the issues with sargassum, and you know, it's very off-putting and it's discouraging a lot of travelers from coming here, especially when it doesn't appear that we're doing as much as we can to stop it. That's
It would be
the impression,
expensive
right?
to move,
Yes.
to put back the beach, but it's we have to decide how we are going to, what's the end result we want with our beaches.
Maybe you can tell me if you've heard this in your circles. But one of the complaints is that Belize not do everything we could to mitigate this. There's more that we could be doing. It's like we are passively. That's the impression that tourists are getting, and that is what is giving. You know, it's.
This is not like one of our priority decisions
right.
at this point in time.
It looks like we're too lax about this,
government
and they're
has to do
offended
other
because
big
they're
things.
spending big
This
money
is
to come
important.
here.
This is important. Hello, caller. Good morning. You're on the air. This is Love.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Vasquez.
Good morning, sir. Ernesto to you.
I'm the princess that's there with you.
Hi, how are you? Good morning.
Okay.
Good
Little
morning to
princess,
her
you're
too.
lucky.
Buen dia. I hear you mention a country that I love so much. I consider it to be my second home because I went
That's
there at
Guatemala?
an early age and they treat me well. Mexico.
Okay.
Oh, Mexico.
Yes. I call it Mexico because the origin of the country name comes from the Mojica tribe that was there before Hernan Cortez come and robbed them. Mojica. Yeah, okay. But you mentioned the sargassum, and so yeah, indeed, they have a very large army, a very large navy, and as they are a very good country that is also a neighbor to Belize, maybe it would be a good idea to see if we could get some of that assistance in Belize, because they have thousands of elements in the Navy and the Army.
They are
And
quite
they have
busy,
big
sir.
boats,
Believe
big
me.
Navy boats.
Yeah.
They are quite busy, believe me.
Yeah.
They are busy, but I don't believe they would deny help to Belize because they are just like Cuba was saying, help all over. No matter how short and short, how poor and poor, they still send people to help. They have been sending ships from Mexico to Cuba right now with assistance.
Yeah, one or
You
two
know?
ships, that's right.
But I say one of them ships because they have big, large boats. I could tell you because I went early when I was very young, I traveled with the idea to go to the United States. But while I was traveling to the United States, I realized, but wait, why are you going way over there and this place looks so pretty? And I hang up there for a while, and it's a lovely place. It treated me well. I had no complaint about that place. Well, anyway, good day.
Good day, sir.
Thanks for
Have a good
calling.
day.
Take care.
Mexico is our big brother or sister, whichever way you want to put it in this
Yeah.
region, obviously. But no, I think at this point, because whatever they're doing with the sargassum is also it's the first time they're doing it, and they're going into it big time, obviously, to protect their tourism industry.
Yeah.
Because they've tried other things before, but the sargassum is, there has to be a better way to handle that. And now you're facing nature.
Yes.
And facing nature is not easy. Mother Nature, when she wants to move or do things, you could try all you want, and she'll get her way. That's why we call her she.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. I thank God I don't have to defend Mother Nature right now. But you know, Ernesto, we've been dealing with this issue, or I don't even know if we've been dealing with it, but we've been suffering with this sargassum issue for maybe up to 5+ years now. And I think it's time. It's time for that solution. It's time for better planning, more effort.
Yeah, we can't allow those areas like Placencia
No, and it's adding to the erosion too.
and Hopkins and other areas to lose their beaches.
Yeah.
We got to put those beaches back. That means
Yeah.
putting a wall, I don't know, half a mile out at sea to slow down the breakers, I would think, and then replacing the sand on the beach.
And then
Give them
finding
back
the
100 feet.
resources to do it once to find a magic
Look,
solution.
We a few years ago, there was no boulevard behind behind St. Catherine's Academy and
There was no
and the
Marine
course,
Parade
no
and-
Marine Parade Boulevard, whatever. And you see what they did there? They rebuilt all of that.
Yeah.
That was rebuilt. That whole part. We had a confrontation with the authorities and Belizean with a piece of reclamation was done in the sea in the Botnood.
Yeah.
Is it Botnood Bay area?
That's
Anyway,
one, yes.
Yeah, and
Whenever
because
I'm
we have
driving it-
reclaimed land back there and built solid land in the sea.
Whenever I'm driving
So if
anywhere
we
with old
really
people, they
wanted
always
to,
remind us of
we
that.
could put that beach back.
Yeah,
If we really wanted to. You need the will to
the
move
will
that.
to do that. That's
You,
true.
you
That's
certainly
true.
need the will to do that. Other things are happening in the world of politics, in the world, of course, this whole BTL
It's back.
and smart.
I feel like, you know,
It never went away.
It never went away. It was not on the forefront of the news presses, but it definitely is now. Let's take this call.
Hello, caller. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, Sotra.
Good morning.
You know, the beaches where they eat away,
Yeah.
it's because they say the ice is melting in Europe, so the ocean gets higher. Low-lying places like Belize will cover with water. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is what's happening. The ice is melting.
Yeah.
Climate change.
Yeah,
we
the seas,
talk about it from
apparently
time to
the
time.
seas are rising. Belize City won't be here 50 years from now. That's what I hear.
I hope that's not true, Ernest.
Part of it is.
Because
It's part of what we're speaking to.
yeah, according to the experts, a lot of, in fact, there are a couple of islands in the Pacific, small countries
That are gone.
who are, well, some are gone, but some countries in the Pacific
Yeah.
are being warned the sea will take over, and because the sea is rising, and Belize City is under
All the water
sea
is
level.
coming to us.
Yep.
You have to be careful of, how we call it, tsunami. You see? We have to be careful with the tsunami.
Well, earthquakes.
The sea will rise from nearly 8 feet, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over a period of maybe 60 years. Yeah. The sea is practically going to rise and fill up us all together.
Mm-hmm.
You see what's happening in Monkey River? Many houses underwater.
Yeah.
Huh?
Along the coast of the country. Coast of the
Yeah,
country is
the coast of
eroding.
the country. Yeah.
It's,
So we have to prepare, no?
right, right.
Thank you.
Anyway, good morning.
Thanks and good
Yes.
morning to you.
Well, everything now turns to it's climate change. Climate change. You know, I guess it's true. I mean, the climate is changing.
Changing, yes.
I mean, that's just
Everything
is that-
changes.
Yes, exactly. The planet obviously is. To some experts will say the planet is still young. It's still reshaping itself. Look at all the earthquakes you've been having. Japan has had earthquakes
Each one of those
recently.
has an impact on
Right.
continents,
Yes,
ocean levels,
yes,
landscape.
because the Earth is still settling. Either that,
Yeah.
or because of climate change, it's moving around.
Well, that's you know, we're talking about the universe here.
Mother Earth,
But-
Mother Earth is taking a beating.
But you mentioned just before the caller about this issue of the BTL acquiring,
Oh,
planning
yeah.
to acquire Smart, as we know it locally, right? And it's going to be dominating the news. You're going to see a lot of updates and on social media, on local news outlets. I think we can expect some action
How prolific is the discussion on social media? Are people really concerned about this? Is the
Ernesto,
everyday
I think
average
I've
Belizean
heard
concerned about
some
this?
people question how the average Belizean is, how concerned the average Belizean is, and I can tell you on a scale of 1 to 10, it's about 9.
Really?
Yes.
But what is the
as a
main
matter
concern?
of fact, as a matter of fact, and you can look at this for yourself. BTL has their Facebook page, and they are pushing the
course.
education campaign and
Yes.
trying to allay fears and explaining why they're doing this and how it's beneficial. And if you look at the comments under those posts, you will not see a positive one. You will not see one that is not rejecting this. You will not see one that is praising this as something good. I think that's an indication of how people are expressing themselves. Unless you're deaf or blind, you will be or not looking.
But to you, the everyday citizen,
Ernesto, you have to
what would
remember-
be their reason for not wanting the acquisition?
You have to remember that everybody uses telecommunication services. So this is one of the very few things that everybody expects to be impacted by. This is not some,
and I think the price,
this
an
is not
increase
some-
in cost would be the biggest worry to
Of
the
course.
average person, right?
Of course,
Yeah.
and also people are concerned about who is benefiting from these transactions.
we get
People are
this other-
concerned about
yeah.
that, but more so concerned about the state of telecommunications. Before we had at least two, there was 2 companies in Belize, and fearing that we could return to those days where we had VoIP. That was banned. We couldn't make a video call. You understand? We couldn't make a call via the internet. Yes, people are concerned about rates. Remember when it was, $2 a minute? People are concerned about rates. They're concerned about reliability. Some people have one smartphone and a digital phone because they want to make sure they're always connected. So when one is down, the next one is up.
Those persons who have 2 phones. I remember I used to have 2 phones way back when these 2 were just beginning to come up. But at that time we did it because we weren't sure who would be the dominant
Okay.
one.
No,
you
people
know?
have their favorites,
Yeah.
and they stick to their favorite.
Now,
For most part, some people still have to.
and I agree. I'm a little realistic when it comes to can the country sustain 2 telecom companies? Okay. Number 1. Number 2, the value of smart. I mean, apparently the 80 million is already set. And I agree with everyone who's saying, look, I need to know if we are buying something that's worth $80 million. And that is the issue, I think, that's bothering a lot of, like the
It's bothering
chamber
some people.
and the union
It's
and
bothering
so
some
on.
people. How
Right.
much is being spent on it?
Yes. And that part, I really, I have my, I would know better, but it would be good to know when you're buying something that you're paying the price for it, that it's worth. Number 2, if you have a company or a business that's making money and doing well, why would you sell it? Okay? But after saying that, you can, even if a company is doing well,
it
you
doesn't
can
mean the
sell
company
it.
is not doing well, right?
Correct,
Because some
correct.
people want to liquidate for different reasons.
That's
They
right.
want to put their investments in
Yes.
other places.
Or I just want to give, it's too
Yeah.
much work.
Yeah,
Let somebody else do it.
This is true.
But if you're collecting 80 million, you don't mind.
Right.
I mean, it goes into your
Right.
pocket, right? So those are the areas where I have my doubts, and I would like, and I agree like with the chamber and the unions, let's find out what this thing is really worth. And I think this is where we're not convinced that Smart is worth $80 million, that we're paying for it. And I think that has created the whole mishmash and mix-up of different reasons.
I'll tell you this.
Why
I would be skeptical
we
if
are
it was
skeptical.
50 million. Not because I know what it's worth. I don't know how to value telecommunications companies. But my concern is if we are spending this money on this infrastructure, why not use it to invest in future technology, right? In building 5G networks, rather than buying something that was designed in the,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
20-teens.
I mean, well,
why spend it on something that was developed in the 20-teens?
it has towers. It has towers where BTL Digi does how many towers. Those have some prices. It has buildings. It has a subscription base. Again, if you where can I can't find obviously how many subscribers Digi has as opposed to Smart.
Well, Ernesto, we're only two people, right? So we're only two opinions over here.
But I think what we are saying is we can understand why there is skepticism out there on the purchase of this.
Yeah,
This
this one is not going to go down so easy, right? It's going to
Well,
be a
it-
showdown.
yeah.
It's going to be a showdown.
The chamber president is saying, this is a done deal. It's going to happen.
That's his take.
And I believe
That's the perspective of the chamber.
No, but I believe it will happen. My problem is the price we are paying. That's where I have an issue.
It's 5 minutes past 7. We'll
We'll take a break.
take
We'll
a
be
break.
back and continue with the morning show.
Introducing Grow What, a global leader
Welcome back, everybody. This is the morning show here on Love FM, Love TV. It is a Thursday morning. It is the 6th day of August, and coming up soon is the tribute to Lucky Dube.
The 17th annual tribute. We have guests with us in studios. We have Dara. Of course, he is the man behind these initiatives. And we have Mr. Kwame Scott. He is here as well to talk about this big annual tribute coming up for Lucky Dube. Gentlemen, good morning.
And thank you for having us, Love FM. I just want to start out by saying I like to be referred to as Dara's faithful assistant.
Okay.
That's perfectly fine with me. Lieutenant, right hand, all of that necessary. Faithful assistant is perfectly fine.
Gotcha.
Can I also see that we were here, I believe, 2 weeks ago. And I feel great. I feel like we're punching our frequent flyer miles with Love FM, Love TV
yes.
morning show. Love the reach that Love has in terms of audience. But I must say that we were here promoting our annual Hunger Awareness Ride.
Yeah.
And your good friend there to your right has promised for a couple decades that he would join us.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's only morally or mentally,
In
but
spirit.
he's yet to join us. And we would like to
I had to tell you one time, I lied.
Oh. Would have been good if you had told me that before so I could save that part of my
I think I told you that several times already when you come here.
Maybe that would be called coconut head.
Man having a lion talk show host is it's almost as bad as...
So we'd like to say thanks to everyone who came out for the Hunger Awareness Ride.
It went well, right?
It was lovely.
Yes,
We were blessed.
yes, I heard about it. I had a friend
The rain
who got
beat to it for about almost the entire length of the John Smith Road, which is about 5 or 6 miles.
Did that make it even better?
In some ways, yes. In some ways, it was difficult for some because the rain didn't only come with water; it came with breeze also.
Okay.
So we had to
Tough ride.
we had to figure it out. This is one of the toughest technically
And the breeze.
physical ride because the breeze actually was blowing. I believe that was from the left with the way the ride was going. So you actually had to be holding your handlebars. I had to tell myself, remember, you got 220 pounds. This breeze can't blow you over.
No matter what you feel like.
But what was good about it all is that through it all, the music never stopped.
Yeah.
That's always an energizer. But the ride itself, overall, was a success. I mean, we achieved our goal of having people come out and ride for hunger awareness. We got a couple sign-ups, donations. The crowd was smaller than
Usual.
usual for different reasons, but with faith and hope and health and strength next year, we'll be back at it again. So
great.
we are now at phase 2 of this part of Dara's branding and Dara's promotion because the ride actually came about as a subset of the Lucky Dube tribute. And the Lucky Dube tribute came about as a subset of the Bob Marley tribute. So the Bob Marley tribute is in February. 6 months later, we do Lucky Dube tribute. Some might ask why Lucky Dube. 17 years ago, Dara and myself said the Bob Marley tribute not enough to sustain what we're trying to do. He left with shaky. August was a good time because it's the month before school calls in and we could get a little surplus for the pantry and so forth and so forth. Lucky Dube was an easy pick because we have been doing the Bob Marley tribute, which is one of Dara's favorite artists, not to mention mine, but his other favorite reggae artist was Lucky Dube. And Lucky Dube is synonymous with a lot of what we do. He built schools.
He is South African, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Soweto, to be exact.
Right.
And he built hospitals, put up stoplight. He was an entrepreneur and a, what's the name I'm looking for? When I do any kind of philanthropist.
Philanthropist.
So it was an easy pick because his music precedes him. Roots reggae, Rastaman, South African, high energy performer, and then his work outside of music was synonymous with what we do. So we have a Lucky Dube tribute going on for the last 17 years where we pay tribute to the artists. We have our DJs and we've had live bands over the years and we have videos on the big screen showing Lucky Dube. It's a Lucky Dube tribute. Done a Lucky Dube music all night because it's a reggae celebration, so to speak, but Lucky Dube is the focus, the main artist, the main app, the main theme, so to speak. So this Sunday, we'll be having our 17th annual Lucky Dube tribute at Birds Isle. And we call it pilgrimage, heading back home, because in February we did the Bob Marley tribute at the airport's parking lot. We're going back to Birds Isle. Dara is a man who listens to the people. A lot of the people say, we're going on, we want to go to Bird's Isle. And just a quick history, quick.
Bird's Isle, one character.
Bird's Isle is not the original home of Lucky Dube tribute. It used to be at the MCC tennis court. But because of the time of the year it is held, the first week in August, Lucky Dube's birthday, I believe, is August 3rd. Just went by. Rest in peace, my brother. It always rains. And Dara is a man who, very spiritual. He normally goes to the venue early in the morning and he do his thing. No, Obia.
Bless it, bless it.
Yeah, abracadabra, no go. But there was a year, the day of the Lucky Dube tribute, it rained so hard, Dara made a walk around MCC tennis court in the water to your ankle. And we realized that it had happened before in terms of it raining, so we went looking for shelter, for a little cover, whereby the music could still play, people would be able to be sheltered, and Bird's Isle, for a lot of us, is an original spot. As a youth, that's where everything used to happen. Bird's Isle, everything, the Bird's Isle Island, so to speak. Before you could drive across here, we had to go across one bridge and walk across water, so it was actually an island, so to speak. So we're heading back home this Sunday, pilgrimage to Bird's Isle for the 17th annual Lucky Dube tribute, and I am only Dara's assistant, so Dara need to fill in the details.
Is this a family event or just for the mature people?
No, this the way how I branded my events, then you could bring along, like what Kwame said best, the pastor, the preacher, picnic, everybody, because my brand is to make sure that the music no vulgar, the music no gangster, no slap, it's nothing, I just clean, conscious reggae music at the highest level. We make sure I keep that brand there. I don't care which selector, where you do it, whether you're Jana, when you come on my show, that the other day. I ain't like lot of talking. The crowd that follow me is not a club crowd. They ain't going to no club, but they come for the gatherness to come together, listen to great music and support one event, one great event. And I keep that brand over the years, and we not got no change for change. And so pick my little girl 9, and she been following me. Funny could walk, you understand?
She's been attending.
Right. So kids are no problem. The only thing is much no different do more than around about that thing, you understand? Because it's a show, it's a reggae show, and people focus on whole only can attack, so people pay attention to the stage, so people stay at the bar, but it's a great event.
And it's a semi-festival. We have the vendors out there. For example, first and foremost, we have Miss Jackie, famous Miss Jackie in certain circles from the Michael Finnegan Market. Sell all of the Rasta things, so if you want a little red, gold and green earring, one little chain, one blouse, one skirt, one slippers, oil, like with the Rahavana, then shirts, that kind of thing. She got big stars set up there.
She have Lucky Dube shirts.
She has Lucky Dube shirts already on sale. And in addition to that, we have the different food stalls and so forth. Dara's better half, morning Miss Tia, have a she stall out there with food. So you could get and taste the food the kids they eat.
I get call already from other vendors where like people who want condo peppers, Ghana, just people who Rush Ruben usually bring a vegan, that's what a vegan
bites.
Yeah, and my wife, like I said, she did do different kind of food and things. So food no one be an issue. If you come out there 4 o'clock, drinks and cold food and they're available, and the music are nice. So we put together one nice event where they charge a small entrance fee of $15 to enter.
Okay.
Some people kind of say, what, you're going up $5 more, but everything, not just food, everything, one addition depend, so we have to do it that way. So to the end of the day, with the sponsor and where we make anything, we could clear our bills and make our profit.
Are you still collecting the food items?
Well, always what we do, we normally keep one barrel of the thing, and also an ice box. Over the years, people bring like one half a chicken or thing. All we ask are frozen it because I want to leave while. Normally, if it gets off, I send that home and put it in the freezer. But I want to explain that it's not a must, because if you done already the purchase and take it, you done the get to us. Even over the past, people bring canned food and then believe that at the entrance fee. And so I even stop say it so people understand that yes, we appreciate the love, the donation of the food, but it won't get you in the event. Because to the end of the day, like I say, venue, police, sound system, even the people that work with me. To the end of the day, everybody wants something. I am blessed that everybody give me a lead discount. But to the end of the day, we have 4 years fun. So again, this Sunday we start from 4. We're going till midnight.
We got a special feature too.
Tell us.
Oh, yeah, but
Dara, go ahead, man.
oh, well, Kwame, they mentioned for the Bob Marley last year, I did raffle one cycle scooter. You know, and this year, yeah, for the Lucky Dube, we is raffling a electrical scooter. It come with a helmet. It have headlight. You did send the picture.
Of course.
See it right there?
Yeah, right there.
Dara
we got the
Cyber is
original one, I
raffling an
forgot.
electric scooter.
This kind of helmet, it kind of headlight, backlight. You got a bell upon it, and it could carry over when you charge it fully. 25 miles that the thing, you know, and we did raffle at $5 a chance.
I do. Well, the question you come up with that though, if it's road worthy in Belize,
Well,
I don't know how.
I would,
license it. don't know.
even if I own one, I would use it in the city. I wouldn't carry that pan or road.
No, I didn't talk
He's
about in
asking
the
if you
city.
have to treat it like a motor vehicle.
Like
you
a
have to
motor
license
vehicle.
and insure
Or
it.
is it
Well,
more like a bicycle?
that's not under my control. I know,
Yeah.
but you mentioned that to the idea
I
to
do- I
city
do want- I do-
council
I do-
to
I
have
do- I
the
would
thing,
want
but right now people,
They will knock me down, of
a lot
course,
of
but-
people they move about and then stuff
I see-
there
I
right
see
now.
that.
You have those and you have the electric bikes too.
Yeah.
People use.
But-
But I ride my bike that I dip on highway and one just
Then
pass me.
it's-
zzz.
Something like that really get you around the city.
Yeah,
and,
I agree.
and this kind of little basket, the bucket, if you go
Yeah.
shopping, I think it's nice. I got it in the house. I just pimp it Rasta color and I could take
That's
it
right.
off and then done. But yeah, the right part the stage, you pay 15 and if you want left the 5 or you get in at the raffle whole night. We on the sell ticket and somebody carry that to them before the show done. But that's one of the big thing. I just want to mention some of the people on the lineup.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like
you know.
selector because
and your sponsors.
yeah, I want to do it. But just Unity, I want to start helping me.
Meanwhile, you do that, you could remind us why you did do this, Kwame.
So
Remind people why this is being done.
So the event is branded Dara's Cyber Theatre presents Lucky Dube Tribute, but it's all a backdrop for Dara's feeding program where we aim to assist less fortunate children in the city with a meal on every weekday, every school day, so to speak. And
Yeah.
Dara has been doing this for 20-something years. In terms of the event itself this Sunday, we won't be having a live band. And we have had live bands over the years. We have incorporated them, but we'll be having a couple DJs. Dara might want to mention Sonny name, but I can tell you we'll be having Bigger Ford, the one who say he talk loud and draw the crowd. We have DJ Smalls of exclusive songs, DJ Dollar. Who else we got?
I've been working like Service League.
DJ Dalla, for him price not gone up, you know, like the DJ
Oh yeah, that's
Dalla.
gone up. That
150
gone
good
up.
while.
That gone up, but I know again no ideas in case they listen.
No, but
No, you can't do DJ Dalla.
No, we can't do
DJ
Dalla, that's
50.
Dalla.
When I say DJ, when I say DJ too,
listen, we can't say dollar price out for me because
yes, man.
okay, dollar always that I like for him give back when he come to me with my event, you know. But of course, first time they bring Waters, I usually have Waters that made the league, ex-service league, and he create music. So Waters there for this one, of course. Out of Yaba, I have a youth by the name of Bojo. Been working in me too at the league, and then we you may mention Bigger Ford, Mark the Spark. Of course, we have a song again from out of brand new Dirty Love Song.
Wait.
Dirty Love Song. I don't really like the name, but they got
No,
good
they got love
quality.
in there.
Yeah. But what these guys
Love is everywhere.
these guys provide you with good reggae music. I tell everybody, people come out there, they want to hear Lucky Dube music. So
Yeah.
majority of the music want to be Lucky Dube music. Well, when you come to my part, for sure, Lucky Dube live with the Slave Band, you want to feel like in a concert. Because I usually do that.
You're
Take
finally
the
concert,
projector.
right?
I
You got
have
a
it
great
already.
concert.
But just that I get a younger version and he and the band, wicked live show. When you feel that through the song system,
I like that.
actually you don't feel like you're there on a
At the
Lucky
concert.
Dube event. So that way, and this year, yeah, due to sponsoring, he hard to get money right now. And I don't know what's happening, but I usually try cover my expenses on live band. But this year, for somehow nobody did react to it. I tell the guys there, if you don't really want, find a sponsor, and then I want to put on down. It never work out. It still could happen, but it no work out right now. But the event no one change from the message, the vibes, the idea behind it. Yes, like I tell you, I'm gone the airport. Authority for me do the Bob Marley, and boy I get blasted out because somehow Barzile at my event and the people then love it there.
I think you remember you go out, particular following,
Yeah.
No, when you say Lucky Dube, you have people who like reggae music and they go and listen to that, like you said.
Yeah.
You don't play no Frank Sinatra when you get there,
Oh, no, that,
In a reggae style.
yeah, but the vibes always go, like I said, me that no Christian, but I believe in a God. I usually go to my event and go
You
and
don't have to be
chant, pray
Christian
and
for
thing.
believing
And
in a
so, but I try make sure that I also tell people, and this not just go for the youth, then this is for everybody when they attend the event. I glad that was Sunday, so you no work next day. If you no get drunk, we don't want nobody come there with problem. If you have problem and you can't deal with crowd, you're not invited.
Get out of there.
This event where they ask you come with good behavior, come take a few cool one, eat something, vibes up with somebody. But this events are for no skin up, no come for one day on Facebook, the fighter thing. We try
There are your
condemn that.
events got their own character.
Yep. But we try
We
keep it
know that
that way.
now. I mean, you like you say, you got your own brand.
Yeah.
I hope you train somebody for take over.
Well, I don't
For
know
you
one this
eventually.
because
They only made one Dara.
They only make one Dara.
Yeah.
So we'll be Dara less.
Yep.
And I could tell you, I should have find this easier, but the more the year
It get
come,
harder.
it get harder. And you know, just to get harder, that way there is that I'm getting edged now, and
You're energetic.
yeah,
Go on, leave it.
that like, and then there is a lot of demands like DJ want to be part of it, this one want to be part of it, but everybody can't be
Well,
part
somebody
of
have
it.
to take
you
over
know?
for you, man.
I know things after
Somebody
I
have to-
shut my head, that's it, and
Dara,
that's
whenever
the
you
thing.
come here, you remind me why you do this, and that there are still kids and families out there who need help.
Yeah.
You know,
That will
so
always
I
be even without
always
me.
bring that up with you because that is important to remind people.
Even if
that this
I'm
is
not
something.
there, I do this, I bring it to the light, it's still on there. I think that's a part of the world, part of life. You understand?
Well, and I want you to come back because you've been coming here for years now, and the things they change. They just had the house meeting, and they want change apparently the education law. And from what I heard, it sounds like you have to go to school, which is something that should happen. Full constitution, not say you have to go. You go if you want, but
Have a
if
right
you
to.
want, you have a right to go. But I think what's happening now, they want to change it so that you have to go to school. If that will happen, well, enforcement will have to come in and play. People like you or people who take care of these kids should know and feel the effect of that. You know what I mean?
Well,
Because-
one of the prerequisites to be a part of the feeding program,
You go to school.
have to be in school. So we have had kids where
Check that.
they come,
They
they
no
come,
go to
get them in,
school,
and other
well,
kids
exactly.
and say, that one never gonna school,
Dress
they got
up
a
in
uniform.
a uniform,
Exactly.
but when I talked to the older one, she would have said, Mr. Dara, if we stay home, we not eat, so what you want to do about it? You have to feed them.
Correct.
But if you want to bring law, because we good for bring laws upon the people,
We enforce them.
then if you want to bring laws, you have to make it easier, meaning, yes, you have to find out why one mother not they send the picnic to school. That time it could be simple thing as simple uniform. It
No,
could be
no.
for
Apparently, no. This government is changing that. All government schools will have free education.
Oh,
They will
that
give
way
you
there.
everything free. Then they do it already.
Okay.
Including
Apparently-
food, they give everything including food.
Yes, they
That's
give
good.
you a meal. But apparently they still not get the attendance that they want.
That
So-
a primary then it talk?
No,
or-
tertiary, primary and tertiary.
Secondary, I mean.
I mean, well, secondary, yeah, secondary, sorry.
All the way through to
Yeah.
farm.
You know where the absent?
That's their
the
intention.
absent, that mostly the male, you know.
Yeah, the boys.
Even in the work, what you call it? The work.
Force.
I don't know if
First,
you remember,
the
we used to
female
have
work.
truant officers in the old days.
I think we still do. I don't know what
No,
happened.
but they stay at
I don't know if the
school.
title still, somebody still hold the title, truant officer.
We talk about go wrong if you meet and pick then run them down.
Yes,
you,
I remember
You have
that.
to watch where they do
When
that.
you do
for
the
them.
way you
You
do it,
know that really change. You know,
Exactly.
that like one time when you could string up a picnic and think they a different time with their plan. But that the government deal a reason we put them in. You
No,
know?
but that's why people like you have come up, because you say you one need.
Yeah.
Are you to try?
Well,
you know,
my
you-
need right now that just talk about it, I can't solve it. Eh?
What
know.
Dara provides, I must say, is a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
There's a much wider
problem.
Need.
population that is foodless on a daily basis, speaking about primary school kids, primary school age kids. That's a reality.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, that's a reality. I mean, we only go up to standard 6 at the feeding program. After standard 6, then the program releases you, so to speak, and then there's opening for somebody else or other kids to come in. But they don't stop. They don't stop. There's always more coming in, and then when we're left, we're released, there's no guarantee that they will.
I always telling Opa, yeah, I watch the girls there, then I meet me in the work things on and then got them leave and they made it.
Who came through the program?
Who came through the program, but the boys then
Then I put a meeting.
prison. Hey, just to talk about that. Last week Sunday, I had come by Baron Grong, I see one big funeral, I said, who there, boom, boom. Only if I find out that one of my senior youth, where does come through my program and call on twins when we get killed like Kaya, when they go visit them, and then kill them. I didn't even know my youth. So I end up at the funeral and the next leave one where the brother called, hug me up and so this is what I'm telling you, like, for we girls, I don't know if that why, but they always do much better than the boys. Like the boys now
We know
have
that. We know that.
that body forgot to or nobody. You
They
know?
are influenced by somebody.
And
You
even
the
if
unit
that-
on this side influencing in one direction, you got the next group the influence in the wrong direction.
But
That's what's happening. But you to do your thing. So
yeah, man.
before you go,
this
anybody
Sunday,
want help? Help Dara.
well, give
Sunday-
me number 623-3662, 623-3662.
You could get raffle tickets.
You could buy your tickets in advance. Both for the Lucky Dube and the for
the scooter.
the scooter and thing. You know,
You don't look cute for a scooter.
we they ask,
That one, yes.
we they ask for the support. We they ask the people to come out and support the event. I know some people they rough pass on there, but this is an event you want to experience before I decide if go about my business. Yeah. But this is it. Unity we don't miss nothing.
No, I think we're
Oh,
good.
I
You
have
should
to
have
give
mentioned the
thanks to
sponsors.
sponsors,
Yeah, we tell you the
because them
sponsors.
I'd
very,
like to say thanks to Love FM,
yeah.
Sister Manuela, for accommodating us. My brother William, who is going to be there on Sunday. Just so you know, William usually show up. Usually spend about half an hour, but
William like your reggae music.
yes, man. The last
Okay.
time
I
show
Reggae
want William
music.
heal me though.
The last time
I
show
never
no, enough
catch her.
you just have to heal me. The last time show up, he gave me the winning bolita number also.
Sure.
So.
What?
When you come, he bring blessings.
All right. I want to start off with Creme Radio, XTV, Channel 5, of course, Love FM, DJ, Honorable Anthony Mala, Belize Tourist Board, Angelos Press, Channel 7, Niche, Hat Off the Press, Quelos Distributor, and Vibes Media and Television. Thank you guys for supporting me over the years and make sure the event could happen and be a success. And of course, the people then were passing and who still they're behind Dara brand and Dara Vibes.
Because you got
Thanks.
volunteers, so I mean,
I know how
Kwame, that the
I
most
know
famous
that-
one, but
Hina one, I could tell you this. Anybody else come,
I'm ready for retire.
I'll pick up anything or move something later and then they come for something. So we not got that release.
thank you, Dara and Kwame.
Thank
The
you.
next
Thank
time-
you. Thank you.
The time fast, time fly
Yes,
fast.
it's
When they-
25 minutes to 8. We gotta take.
Whenever did I send about how they feel about BTLDJ thing. We'll do it
You
next
know that
time.
people are not, they stay out of the
No,
controversial.
but then they're in the middle, in the middle
Yeah,
of the
but
beast.
listen, then it we on the ground well of bread and butter. I should
Yeah.
then the elephant fight because me not see where that one guy anything for deal. Although me that one did because then we do worry about where we are eat
Eat.
after
All
that.
right.
Eat.
There you
Then
go.
that build
The macro,
elephant
nobody
fight.
else, the micro. All right, thank you very much, guys. We'll be back, folks, 25 minutes to 8 o'clock.
Good morning. Showers and thunderstorms affected some areas last night, but especially southern Toledo. Barranco reported almost 3 inches of rain during the night. Warm and relatively dry conditions are setting in over our area and will support mainly fair weather today and tonight. The 24-hour forecast is for sunny skies with a few cloudy spells today and partly cloudy skies tonight. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated, with the low chance for a few more over southern Toledo tonight. Winds over the open sea will be easterly at 10 to 20 knots, and seas will be choppy. Maximum temperatures today will be around 88 degrees Fahrenheit on the coast, 95 inland, but only 82 up in the mountains. The outlook for Friday and Friday night is for similar weather conditions. There is a low tide at 10:33 this morning, a high follows at 4:45 this afternoon, another low is at 9:18 tonight, and another high at 3:41 tomorrow morning. The sun rose at 5:33 this morning and will set at 6:23 this evening. The moon sets at 12:40 this afternoon and comes up again at 12:02 tonight. In the tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone formation is not expected in our area of interest during the next 48 hours. In the sargassum update, there is a high chance that more sargassum mats could impact beaches, especially over the northern half of the country during the next few days. With that, we end this report from the Belize Weather Bureau.
The time elapsed to you.
Welcome back, everyone. This is the morning show here coming to you live, and I'm Ernesto with Miss Tamar, and we have some guests in studio. I'll ask Tamar to do the
Yes,
the
it will
honors.
be my honor to introduce our next guest to the studio. We have Mr. Juan Mendez, Oscar Mejia. Give a little wave so they know who is Juan, who is Oscar. We have Oscar Mejia and Kalen Zuniga. These gentlemen are from Serenian Bay, and they're here to talk about
Where is Serenian Bay?
Serenian Bay, the peninsula, right? The Placencia Peninsula. You pass it on your way.
On the main
is
road.
Is it like just before St. Bite?
Just before.
Just
Yes.
before
See,
seeing
I know my thing.
Correct.
And there's an exciting new event. If you're a person who loves festivals, you love food, you love the beaches, then you're gonna love this.
I want to hear how you pronounce this. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're putting me on the spot, make me nervous. No, I won't.
You pronounce it the English
Conch.
way or you pronounce it the Creole way?
Kongs.
Kongs.
Yes, it's all about the Kong Festival.
It's conch. Some people say conch, but conch.
Kong.
But we say conchs.
Yeah.
Depends on who I'm talking
Kongs,
to,
we
right?
have kongs.
If I go so Kong ceviche from a local, then I say Kong ceviche.
Yeah.
But if I'm talking to somebody, proper, like Ernesto,
Yeah.
I will
Can I
do
have
my
some
best.
conch, please?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
So they have a
How no get you
conch
this morning?
festival? Oh.
We came in our work van, so we
Okay.
left at 4:30 from
Nice.
Placencia.
Okay.
morning.
Well, that must have been a beautiful drive.
Beautiful drive.
Highway peaceful.
It took you what, like 3 hours?
No, just
Oh.
2, but we stopped to get some meat pies.
You
And,
take 2 hours from Placencia coming all the way to Belize?
yeah, through the coastal.
I know that.
Yeah.
But
When
it take me 2 hours to Hopkins.
When you don't have traffic, it's very easy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
With the traffic, it definitely slows you down.
Right.
Yeah, so this is exciting.
Yes.
How did this come about? Who had this bright idea that we need to celebrate Conch and throw a big
Have
Conch
your own
festival?
festival.
Well, we were just having a discussion at Serenian Bay earlier this year, and we were looking for part of Serenian Bay is Inkies Belize, which is more of the activities event arm of the company, and so we were looking at ways to bring more of the local people into the resort and have them discover Placencia. And we said, well, there's Lobster Fest, there's Fish Fest, there's
Mango
Krabu
Fest,
Fest, Mango
Cashew
Fest, Cashew
Fest.
Fest.
Cashew Fest was the original. So
They had a banana
Yeah.
fest a few years ago.
But there's no Conch Fest. And this is like one of the 3 things that you get from the ocean.
Right.
That's really, that people really go crazy for.
Yep.
Conch ceviche is like one of the things you have to try when you come to
it has to
Belize.
be on the
that.
menu
Yeah.
as long as it's in
They
season.
have
Yeah.
they have a good conch ceviche at Serenian Bay.
Yes, of course. Probably the best.
What's the secret
Yeah.
to making it exceptional?
You have to have farm-grown lime. To me, that's a secret. 'cause
Tell them.
Oh,
The lime-
Normally use
marinated
the
with the lime,
concentrate.
huh?
The lime is one of the biggest things. And they have habanero off going straight from the market as well.
That's
Okay.
right. That
Yeah.
gotta be freshly chopped.
Yes.
And
So
don't
don't
forget the
forget-
conchs have to be fresh.
Yes.
Make the habanero roast.
Aye.
Yes.
You have to get everybody to, you can't get all of that.
That's the secret.
That's trade secret.
That's
I've got
trade
the
secret.
real secret to it. I forgot the habanero roast on top of it.
Yeah, so we decided, you know what, we want to do this. It's something that's, I don't think anybody does in the country, and Placencia is the perfect place to do it.
Yeah.
So we did a small one in May, and the response rate was great.
Amazing.
We had limited booths and all of that, but the response was great. So we decided, well, this time we're going to work closely with Placencia, with St. Bite, and with BTIA. We're also working with them, and so getting everybody involved, and we'll have a bigger one in October. So this is happening October 3rd and
Watch you
4th.
early. You
October
have to
3rd
come
and
back
4th.
and remind me again.
Yes, of course.
Definitely.
Why
Everybody
not?
will get busy now with the September celebrations.
Yes.
They might finish out all the conch by then, so better save some.
Well, it opens in October. So
It
we're,
yeah. You're
Yes.
right. It
Yes.
opens in October.
So
You're
we're
right.
gonna do. We're trying to grab everyone as it opens, because then the people are expecting and are waiting for conchs.
Now, one thing with festivals always bring is creativity.
Yes.
Because we know we have our Belizean favorites when it comes to conch soup, and the curry something, the fritters, the ceviche. But the festival is going to bring out the creativity, right? So now you might
Yes.
see all different kinds of new conch dishes.
I was going to ask what the menu is on that Serenian Bay with conch on the menu. If I
Yeah. So one of
ways
the
can I get conch?
one of the things that's going to be really attractive about this Conch Fest is the cooking competition. I'm sure you all saw Taste of Belize recently.
Yes.
And the creativity that was there. So we're going to also do a cooking competition.
Okay.
2 rounds.
Using conch.
Using conch. That's going to be the main ingredient. And we're inviting the top chefs, the winner from the Taste of Belize, the guys that play second and third. Hopefully they're going to be there. I think one of them has already said yes. He was there last year as well. Earlier this year, sorry. So we're going to get top chefs. The booths also, we're having 50 booths. And all of these booths, 25% of whatever they're offering has to be conch. So we want the spotlight to be on the conch food. And of course, if you're selling and competing against other booths, you got to get creative, right? So that will force all of the vendors, will force the chefs, everyone to bring out the best thing they can possibly make with conch.
We're going to get more into the festival in a bit, but let's talk about the Queen Conch and how it adds to the Belizean economy. You know, there's a shell. You tell me how this adds to the tourist experience, the market value of this, this delicacy.
Well, I think if you want to talk about the conch and what it adds to Belize on a whole, you got to start with probably the guys from Sartaneja. You know, where these guys come from. A lot of people think that the folks that fish for conch live down south or on the coast, but most of them, I used to work on islands, and most of them are from up north.
Okay.
Yeah, and these guys spend weeks out on the sea diving for conch. Some amazing athletes as well, because you look at them, you'll be like, these guys dive for conch, and they're like 250 pounds, you know, but they're going down 25, 30 feet.
Well, then just sink down.
Yeah, they're bringing up the conch.
In seconds, they're up.
In seconds, they know where the conch is, and conch has pearls as well. So that, I don't know if you know that, but
I did not know they had
so that's another market. So the
pearls.
conch pearl, beautiful, like pink, different shades of pink, and they cost about like $5 to $10 to $15 to $20,000 for one.
Wow.
So that's also something. These guys bring in the meat. That's part of the market. Then you have the shells themselves, where a lot of the entrepreneurs do the jewelry. They do all sorts of souvenirs from it, craft. And of course, like I said, now you got the pearls as well. So I think it involves it. It's a huge part of the industry.
Yeah. During the season, you have the conch on your menu, right?
Yes, of course. We have the conch fritters, the conch ceviche, which is like, you know, the common thing around. But we also do sort of like a grilled steak conch as well.
Okay.
And we're also launching a new menu in October. Suriname Bay does close for 2 weeks in September. And so we're launching a new menu and bringing more of a local infused menu with East Indian, which is, I'm from PG, and my father is East Indian. The chef, he's from, his heritage is Central American. So we want to blend the East Indian with the Central American, with the Mayan as well, and some influence from the Garifuna culture from the coast as well. So this new menu should be exciting.
Conch is the Garifuna menu?
Yes, sir.
It's a part of your cuisine?
Is it part of your cuisine?
I mean, a lot of times we always have people be like, oh, want to cook hodot, because that's the one our main dish, and then you have people that put lobster, put the fish, and you know, I mean, if we keep it traditional, we are just the fish. Yeah, just the fish. But now these days, we have people that put conchs, we got people that put the fish, put the eggs. I mean, it's whatever how you want to have your meal, right? So
I don't hear a problem yet.
Original
right.
Big deal now.
Big deal, you know, right?
Oh, that's right.
That don't start that. No, you're right.
Against that. Against that.
The whole issue there.
Yeah. Yes, and so along with that, just to mention for the Conch Fest, during the day we'll be having tons of activities. We'll have entertainment by local artists. Okay. Earlier this year, I keep saying last year. Earlier this year, we brought Los Hijos del West. I think I'm saying that correct. The marimba guys, beautiful music. And that was a hit, so we're bringing them back. We're bringing, hopefully, some of the local Punta artists as well. But at the same time, keeping it family-oriented. Yeah. So we'll be having, Inkies has its pickleball and mini golf and its pool and all that over on that side as well. Maybe Kaylin can touch on what we do.
Okay, guys, like how we're still over at Inky's side, like Mr. Juan explained and said, miniature golf, pickleball, we all have this at Suriname Bay. All right, and then the pickleball is 25 Belize across the board. This is for the hour for the court, which is 20, and then $5 is for the rental gears, which will be your paddles and your balls, you know. And after you receive your equipment, we show you guys where the court is, because you have to go over a bridge to reach the court, you know. And then we do have 6 courts. We used to had 2, but we had 4 more built, because we had a large tennis court that we're no longer using, so we just transform it into a pickleball court.
Have you all played pickleball?
I have not.
It's big as think tennis and ping pong.
Okay.
Yeah. Very addicting as well. I just learned it and I now want to play every day.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we have some activities that we'll be having during the day as well.
Yeah.
And we'll also be running some promotions, right, on the accommodation side during the Confest as well. Right, Oscar?
Yes. So coming to the accommodation side, which is my side on the resort side, we have we have local rates. So we have our local rates already have a 50% discount.
Wow.
Plus, we are launching a special, which is the Belize Heroes. So if you're a teacher, a frontliner, teacher, police officer, you're in the military or something, you get an extra 15% discount.
Yes.
Okay.
So teacher, military.
Not you, sorry.
Doctors.
News people.
Yeah.
We have to include that in the heroes.
Yeah, so you guys get an extra 15% discount. We have the amenities on the resort side. We have the spa, we have pool, we have beach access, you have paddleboards, kayaks, and also as soon as
you have a nice bar over there.
Yes, we do. As soon as you come over to the front desk,
I know.
as soon as you come over to the front desk, you are greeted by the front desk. If you're just walking in, want to book a room, you get checked in right over there, and then they take you around, give you a tour, and you're welcome in the bar with a welcome drink. Okay, so Suriname Bay.
Staying there also gives you free access to everything on Inky's side.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's just across
the street.
Yeah,
come on. We're trying to do this as a full package for Belizeans and for foreigners that are coming as well. But yes, come and stay with us. The rates are super discounted. You're gonna have access to everything over at Inky's side. We'll probably throw in something where you can get some free tasting tickets for the competition and all of that. And the rooms are limited. So
this is a good time to start booking.
Yeah,
right.
It's a slower season for Belize on a whole. In October it still is. So that's why we're trying to the hero special that he said. We're trying to get the teachers in, especially nurses, all these people on the front line that really work hard and might have some time off. I'm not saying the news anchors don't work hard, right?
Because we're out there, we're facing criminals, we're facing corrupt politicians, we're doing a lot. So we're heroic.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, if the media doesn't ask the questions, then who will, right?
True.
Will, so
but I know you'll think about it. I know you will. Okay, so right now, if someone wants to book their stay, they can do that.
Yes.
At these amazing, incredible rates.
Yes.
All right, sounds good.
And those dates,
Oh, yes. For those that are watching Love TV right now, or you're watching us online, some of the views, right, from Suriname Bay. So you get that lovely view of the sea. You have pool. The grounds are impeccable.
So Inky's is on the lagoon side?
On the lagoon side.
Yeah.
And we do have 2 restaurants over on that side as well. You have Inky's 19 Hole, which is open 24/7 from 7 to 9. But then you also have Martini Bar, 360 degrees views. It's on the 3rd floor.
Yeah,
and so you have the sunset
What's
view
like
there.
the biggest difference between the 2 restaurants in terms of the menu?
view and the menu as well. The menu. While
you get
Inky's
the
is
ceviche
still,
at any one of these.
you can order from the Inky's menu. While Inky's 19 hole is still considered fine dining, Martini is just a little more, another level of dining up
more
there.
upscale.
Yes, a little more upscale.
We like conch so much, but if you go to the U.S., go to any restaurant, ask for conch, they don't know what it is.
No.
What do they call it there? They have some sort of shellfish, I think, that's similar.
Well, they like the lobster, but I was just reading, because I just asked Google where they eat conch. Caribbean.
Yes. Mexico.
Southeast Asia, and the Mediterranean region.
Yeah, it's
And
not
the,
typically
and the
consumed.
Japanese make a sashimi.
Okay.
No, I don't want to try. I don't want to taste that.
I like how Mr. Juan did explain about our 360 Martini bar. There are days when the Martini bars are open, so we're open from Thursday straight through to Saturday.
Now, this is a real martini bar, or only they use the word martini?
Real martini bar.
Real
So I
martini
could get
bar.
one dirty martini.
Dirty martini.
A muddy martini.
Yeah, you could get
dirty till it can't dirty no
dirty
more.
no more, yeah.
A real martini, not a sweet thing with all kind of
No.
pinkish
real
color
martini,
and anything they call
I mean,
martini.
you could get that too, but then if you want just a regular, then you can always have that, right?
We have your what did you call your martinis that are known throughout the world, and then you also have the flavored ones that our bartenders have used, like sour sap. Have you had a sour sap martini?
He wouldn't.
I make a good juice out of sauce.
This man is a traditionalist, right? He likes things to be how they're supposed to. You know, he don't want to put no conk in a hudud.
So traditional would mean ketchup on the garnaches.
No, ketchup on no garnaches.
Don't insult these
That,
this
oh
man.
my God. I don't know. My grandmother will be turning in her grave. You have to make that's your guy.
You make your
pickle
own
the guy,
sauce.
or you put that in your garnach. But we gotta get lazy. Instead I use real tomato, we put ketchup.
Oh, so that's where the
no
ketchup
man, it
comes
used to
from.
be real tomato. We used to get ketchup in the old days, you know, remember that?
That's true. That's true. This is what that first explanation where somebody
Makes
gives
sense.
you an
No,
example.
the garnaches are the real beans, the real pico de gallo type of tomato sauce, and whatever. If you got money, you put the chicken pan it.
No, you make a mama conk tostada.
But your tostada have to, well tostada.
Well, if you come to Serenian Bay Inkies
I can
on the
get that.
3rd and 4th of October, I could guarantee you will get something like that.
Thank
with
you.
comes.
Sounds
And if
good.
you don't see it, you ask for it, because for we chefs, we don't
Imaginative,
play.
no?
We don't play. Yeah. Yes.
All right,
Alrighty.
the lineup one more time and that final invite.
So, Juan, Oscar, Kaelan from Serenian
I
Bay.
want to sell this thing now, I could say.
Okay.
You want to start, Kaelan?
Sell it. Yo,
Tell us
Kaelan,
why we should
and
come.
we have to ask you where you get a name from for too, but we did it afterwards.
Oh, I did that afterwards. No problem. I mean, guys, Serenian Bay is the place to be. I mean, Serenian, you said yourself you was there a couple of weeks ago and you really enjoyed it. I mean, the Conch Fest alone, you know, the name, like we say, it's a festival thing. Everybody know about
Good
the
ceviche,
Lobster
boy.
Fest, the
Good
Fish
one,
Fest,
good one.
Mango Fest. So, I mean, for you hear the word Conch, you want to reach out. You reach anywhere that, from this country, I Belize, you can order Conch ceviche. You understand me? So I believe that this is something where I bring out a lot of people, you know, the Conch Fest. So, I mean, guys, wanna just come out and go support Serenian Bay Inkies, and we'll see you there.
Have fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Alright guys, you guys can come to the conference, but also you can enjoy the amenities we offer on the resort side. So you can have your conch ceviche right on the pool side, okay? So if you haven't been to Serenian Bay, you guys should come, because Serenian Bay is the place to be, okay?
Okay, remind us where Serenian Bay is again.
Serenian Bay is located
Where on the peninsula and so on.
right after St. Bite on the peninsula, okay? So you guys can come over. I'm sure that as soon as you ask for Serenian Bay, anybody can guide you over.
yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for coming, for inviting us, and giving us enough head
yes.
time,
Oh,
right?
yes.
That way we know we can't say that the rooms are made book out and we never know and it'll take too long. Nope.
No excuses.
we have
no
the tools.
excuses.
Then again, a good head up, heads up too. no?
Yeah.
Yes, we don't let the conchs know already.
They're invited to the party.
So take advantage of the promotions also.
Yeah.
We should have one Mr. Kong competition or.
You see?
Yeah.
We know me, I get a good idea. when I
Ideas,
consume this type of
ideas.
stuff.
This is what he does, right? He give us free ideas when
Yeah.
we
All
say
right. Kaelan, how you spell your name?
K with an apostrophe L-O-N.
Okay.
that mean you ban no later than 99, Joe. Have to be.
I should change my name, you know.
Uh-huh.
To Ernest apostrophe or something, you know. Make it look
Put
fancy.
something there to
I
make
used to
it.
get a lot of time people used to say K with the apostrophe.
K with
K with
apostrophe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
K with the apostrophe.
Yeah.
You know, but
Proud
there
of
you
it.
go. There you go.
Well,
Unique name for a unique person now. First
There
of all.
you go. I
There
like
you
that. I like
go.
that. That's the idea. That's the idea.
well, I hope you gentlemen continue to enjoy the rest of your day. Heading straight back or browse around the city a little bit?
We got some other stops to do.
Good, good. Enjoy Belize City.
Yeah.
Yes. But thank you as well for having us and to everyone watching. October 3rd and 4th, Placencia, Serenian Bay, Inkies. Please come out. It's a whole family event. Music, food,
So
anything
good.
you could think about.
You don't know who did the music yet?
No, we...
Besides the marimba.
The marimba one has been for sure. We're going to have them as well.
I wonder if there's any music where mention Konkine. They have it, right?
Yeah.
They have man.
There's...
Sounds
I know one in Spanish too. Yes.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks again. 2 minutes past 8. Got to take that break. When we come back, we'll be talking about karate. We'll be right
Karate
back.
for kids. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, and we are 6 minutes after 8 o'clock. We would like to do a little housekeeping.
A little announcement very quickly. Yes, there's the CONCACAF Central American Cup game. It's taking place this evening at 7 p.m. at the FFB Stadium in Belmopan. The gates open at 5 p.m. It's going to be a huge game. It's Verdes FC versus CSD Municipal of Guatemala.
Guatemala.
Belize versus Guatemala. Both teams boast the majority of their country's national players, 12 and 13 respectively. So come on out and make some noise for our homeboys, because Municipal is bringing fans by the bus load. So Belizeans, you are needed to cheer on our team. We don't want to be outnumbered in our own stadium. Tickets are for $30 in advance or $35 at the gates. You can visit the FB page for tickets and vendor outlets. So there's a few items that you're not allowed to enter the stadium with, Ernesto. No weapons.
What is that?
Weapons will not be allowed. Outside food will not be allowed. Outside beverages like alcohol will not be allowed. No whistles. No whistles allowed. Personal cameras and video equipment also not allowed. You can't bring your pets. And there will be no fireworks or any of that sort of things. Flags. No flags.
You can't bring your Belize flag? I'm sure the Guatemalans will bring for that flag.
Actually, you can't bring no flag larger than 6 by 3 feet. So you can bring flags like
Okay,
the little tiny.
but 6 by 3, yeah.
Yeah, no bigger than, no
Well, that's
larger
pretty
than
big.
6 by 3.
Okay, but you could bring on 2 by 4.
Oversized bags, not allowed.
Not allowed.
Also, well, yeah. So keep that in mind. Those will not be allowed into the stadium.
And just remind us again, the game is when?
Yes, so the game takes place at 7 this evening at the FFB Stadium in Belmopan. It's going to be like a Guatemala versus Belize game, because there are several of the players from both national teams, Guatemala and Belize, are being represented on these two teams, right? So please, again, come out and cheer for Belize. Guatemala, the Guatemalan team, they bring their fans. They're bringing their fans.
Yes,
we can't be
that's for sure.
outnumbered. And you know that fan support goes a long way in giving our boys that extra push.
Well, we brought that up before. It's always, if you're joining in any games, sports or activity like that, physical activity, team sports, well, you need to be disciplined and committed.
Yes.
And we'll stay on that subject now. We have a young lady in the studio.
And committed, yes.
That's right.
So we have Sensei Estela Quintero. She's with us to talk about a training that she is having. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having me here. Yes, the program is called Karate for Kids, and it started as to giving back to the community of Blake Independence and that area, because I used to live there for a couple months, and honestly the summer there is not a summer you will want to have. It's really it's the same routine every day for the kids there, and then the parents can't really pay a summer program for them because it's quite expensive. So I know it's late, it's introduced late, but I think in 1 month they can have fun and something that they can remember for years.
I'm sure they can.
Karate is a Japanese martial arts. It is a sport that is known for its discipline and to teach respect towards the other
And
kids.
it keeps you fit.
Yes.
For sure.
So
What style
I
you practice?
do Shotokan.
Shotokan.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I see you came with some of your awards and medals.
For sure. I mean, if you're going to be a sensei, you have to have some experience yourself,
Yes,
right?
you should.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well,
Who you
I'm a
beat
recent
up,
graduate from Edward Percival York High School. I've been doing karate for some years now. I started when I was little, around 4 years, with my father. He was the one who instructed me into this discipline from a really young age. In 2020, I began my journey in an actual karate academy here in Belize. And as a karateka, or let me explain what is karate, right? So, karate is divided into 3 categories: Kihon, Kata, and Kumite. Kihon is like the basics where you learn stationary punches and kicks, and then kata is a pattern that is like all the parts of Kihon in one. Then you use those to compete. So last year, when I obtained my black belt from the World Funakoshi Shotokan Karate organization, I got first place in Kumite. I am a fighter, I would say, rather than a performer of patterns, of katas. And then I also won first place in the advanced kata with Kankurai.
Where was this?
Last year, July 19.
Okay, here.
Yes, in Belize. Let me see. So this program, back to the program, will provide the kids to have some sort of discipline back when they go back to school. So they will also learn how to respect not only their elders, because that's a misconception they have, some of the people. You should only respect your elders. You have to respect everyone, even if they're younger than you. You have to have a respect for them. The same respect you want to receive, you have to give. Karate is not only physical, it is also mental.
Yeah.
It plays a big role in your mental state.
It gives
But
you
it will
confidence.
also, yes, it will also depend on how competitive, how serious you take karate. If you do it for fun, it's not gonna be. Yeah, you will learn the values, which are confident. Well, you will get confidence. You will also have a high self-esteem, because in karate we do testings. So you're rewarded by how much work you put in. So that forces you to become better every time. Then it also has some aspects in spirituality. You have to believe in yourself. You know, you have to believe in yourself like how you believe in your role model. You know, you always expect your role model to excel and do great things, but you also have to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, don't expect anyone to believe in you. You know, you have to believe in yourself first, and then you can proceed with that.
What would you say to persons who would say, you know, you can get hurt, or you just learn to beat up somebody, or things like that? How would you respond to that?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Well, if somebody says the karate they only teach you how to punch up people and how to kick people and so on.
Well, that's a good thing about karate. Karate is very, how do you call it? It has a discipline, right? So we teach the students to not use it to hurt anyone, because in most academies, if you are caught to start a fight or to start an argument or something that will lead to an actual fight, and then someone will get injured or probably lead to death, you will get expelled or you will receive a punishment, right? So if you really take karate really seriously, then you will avoid all that at all costs. In karate or most martial arts, we are taught to avoid the problem, you know? Someone comes at you, they want to start an argument, step back, okay, it's fine. Let me just leave. You walk away. Now, if they continue and pushing you to more violence and aggression, then you are allowed to use it as self-defense. Self-defense. But martial arts and self-defense is very different. Martial arts, you have a structure, right? While in self-defense, you don't really have a structure, because it just comes like out of nowhere. You know, you don't know when someone is attacking you out the streets. So you use whatever is in front of you to defend yourself. In martial arts, you know when they're attacking you. For example, in kumite, when you're fighting, you know it's a competition, so you know what to expect. But it's controlled, so no one gets injured. There are weapons, but you use them with control as well.
Okay.
While in self-defense, it leads
So
to
what
death.
are you going to teach the kids? Tell us about the program.
Well, the program will be basics of karate, because I don't expect them to know a lot of karate. They've watched some movies. I saw them these 2 days I've been with them. They know quite a lot of terminologies in Japanese. They know, they know how to say uniform. They even know some definitions of the
Sensei,
dojo.
dojo, gi.
Yeah, they know all of them. And I was really impressed. And then I'm teaching them how to count in Japanese. So it's easier for them to learn the patterns. They're also going to be learning 5 patterns, which are the most basic ones. At the end of August, we're proposed to do like a little demonstration for the parents. So they can watch what they've learned, so they can see the progress in their kids. They will also learn the basics of fighting, kumite, obviously control. And then after August, if we are, how do you call it? If we have more teenagers, then we will get more into the kumite. With kids, it's really hard or complicated to have them doing kumite at a really young age, which is, it is great, but it has more, you have to pay more attention to them because they don't really know how to like control themselves with the punches and the kicks.
But the basic kicks and punches you'll have to learn.
Yes. So the first month we're going to be learning the pattern and stationary, the kihon part. So it will just be the basic punches and the kicks, and then moving forward, we're going to be doing the kumite.
And obviously you'll be doing some exercises.
Yes.
You have to lead push-ups and
yes.
lead running, jogging, and things like that too.
Now, the program started earlier this week, correct?
Yes, Tuesday.
All right. But if a student wants to join now, they still can?
Yes, they still can.
All right. Now, let me ask you this. What if you had a kid who practices karate and one who didn't at all? What would you say would be some of the biggest differences between those who take on the discipline and those who they don't have any?
Well, the discipline will be the great difference. We have, let us say child A is the one who takes the discipline. Child B doesn't. We have them going into, let's say, a party, a kid's party. They're going in. The kid that does not train, person B, will just go in.
Yeah.
Right? If they have good manners, they will say good, they will greet people.
Yes.
Right? But the person who does karate will always greet the person. They will walk in, they will greet everyone respectfully, and they will maintain themselves. They will have fun, but once they see something is starting up to maybe like an argument between the little kids, person A will now try to stop the argument, or if there's little, they will go and tell the parent, an adult there, while person B may join the argument and make the argument even worse, but that's not all the times. But that's...
So it's very obvious when, a student or a child is exposed to karate and the teachings, the mental strength that they have, the physical. So that's good. It's good to keep that in mind.
Well, because you start in the dojo. You have to respect the dojo, you have to respect the sensei, you do what is said, and that's where the discipline begins.
Right.
Where are you having the classes?
At the hub.
Oh, at the hub, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They got me this opportunity, so...
You have a mat?
Well, it's a lot of kids. I didn't expect that much kids.
Yeah.
So the mats don't cover all the area that I would want to.
So you have to take it in groups?
Yes.
Because
but for now, we're just doing, since we're just doing kihon, we don't really need the mats. So we're just working on the basketball court. So
do you need to have a gi or any special equipment in order to
For now, no. But later on, probably in September, maybe we can get some gis, and I'm going to be
So you think
them.
you might develop this into a regular karate, a regular dojo? Are you hoping for that?
Well, we'd like to, but it all depends on the interest on the kids.
Yeah.
And then the effort that the parents put in, which the parents right now are putting in a lot of effort, because I know this is really the time. They go to work, they have to go drop off their kid and then pick them up for lunchtime.
So how long is the class? How long do you have the sessions?
It starts from 10 a.m. and finishes at 12. Yeah, but snacks is provided.
Okay.
So.
All right, so how do you register?
Well, I sent a Google form.
Okay.
And the Google form has all the questions there. But we also put up some posters, the Lake Independence area, with a QR code that they can scan, and also my phone number and my TikTok account.
Okay.
Yes.
And there is a cost
Yes.
to this? Yes.
It's $15 a week, or if you like to pay for the month, it's $50.
All right. So there you go.
Okay,
You get
so
you get
I hope you have success and you start your
Thank
own
you.
karate classes.
Thank you.
When you're dealing with the PVs, so that's usually what they call them in the practice. You start with the basic kicks and punches,
Well, this
or are you doing comites, basic comite movements, and so on?
well for now, this week I just try to like give them, because they're all excited for fighting. You know, when
Yeah,
you
they
take
want-
karate, you just want to fight, right?
they want to start with wrong kicks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we did this week is that I introduced them to the footwork first, right? So I just have them moving forward and the quick steps that we call. So you move forward, you move left under the command, right?
Right.
So we'll be calling out the commands and they will have to move as fast as they
Turn
can.
around, yeah.
And then we also did the first punch, which is a jab with the hand in front. So they're moving, they're bouncing, and then when I call out Suki, they gotta punch and yell, you know? And they're really excited. So now I know that they're really excited. But then I explained to them, okay, this is like the other part of karate, okay? So first we gotta work on the kihon, and I explained to them what is kihon, and I'll be like, okay, and after the kihon, we're gonna be learning a pattern that we will show our parents. And they were like really excited.
No contact, right?
No contact.
No contact.
So now yesterday they learned the first half of a pattern. So that's really great. So after that, we did the movements again to get them engaged. So for right now, we're not doing kumite. No contact.
No, but you do the punch block.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the basic.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to start with that. What's the youngest kid you have there?
6, I think.
Okay, that's,
that's
not bad.
cute. That's
Yes.
cute.
Not
That's
bad.
cute.
When you
That's
start
cute.
dealing with 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds, it's
Yeah.
a whole different story. And the eldest?
The eldest, I think it's 16.
So taller
Okay.
than you.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And will you, I don't know, maybe give them some kind of lead belt when they finish the session, the
No,
karate
but they
one?
will receive a
Make your own belt,
certificate.
Or stripe belt or something,
No, but they will receive a certificate
Yeah.
as the completion of the program.
And then, like you said, you might continue with those who want to stay
Yes.
and do some.
Yes,
some more.
definitely. To keep them motivated.
Where have you performed or competed in the region? Have you done it in the region?
No.
No.
All of them have been here in Belize. I took a break like 2024 to like 2025 because I was not doing great in my, health. So I was not able to compete abroad.
Why did you start to do this, and why you're still doing it?
Why I started doing karate? Because of my father.
Okay.
He's the person I admire the most in this sport. He started, he did karate from like a really young age. And he will always introduce us to like being healthy and being active, right? My sisters and I, he will train us. I was the only one who picked it up. So I started training also because I was really shy. If you came to me, I would start crying. Like you can give me a compliment and I will start crying.
You were that shy and
Yes.
nervous. Okay. And
So-
now you speak very confidently. do you attribute that to your training in karate?
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
The guy does build you mentally.
So if you
Yes.
have
True.
if you have a child at home who is withdrawn or shy, maybe socially awkward, karate might be a good way to get
Yes.
them out of that shell, right?
Yes. Also, they say that if you train karate, you become aggressive because the sport is aggressive, but it's not. That's not the case.
That's not the
Usually,
case.
person who train like combat sports or martial arts, you find them outside of the arena, outside of their fighting aspect, and you meet them actually in person. They're polite, like the sweetest person you will ever
We
meet.
have met a few because what's your feeling about the MMA, for instance, the mixed martial arts?
Well,
Beastly.
Because people think they're the same. They start.
No.
What you do is a sport. You're teaching a sport,
yes.
which gives you some strength, gives you some speed. You to defend yourself.
Yes.
And it gives you, like you said, confidence.
Yes.
But then when you move into like MMA and all, that's like fighting,
Yes.
complete fighting, you know.
So, in my belief, in my defense, as a karateka and in comparison to MMA, I would
But you
say
do watch it, right?
yes.
I know.
Yes, I grew up watching a lot of those shows. So karate has like structure. I would say it has a structure that you must follow.
It's a sport.
And then in MMA, it's mostly you go with the flow, as
Freestyle.
they said. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mix of all. That's why they call it
Yeah.
mixed martial arts. What's next for you in this discipline?
Well,
Are you? Do we still have an association, Belize Karate Association?
yes,
we still do, right?
Yes.
I was president of that many years ago,
Well, that's nice.
before you were born.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my goal has always been representing Belize. It started with representing Belize for karate. Obviously, since I took a break, I couldn't. And I believe I'm kind of old now, especially in Belize.
Old?
Yes. Especially in Belize, it's really hard for martial arts to go up there into big stage, you know. You have to be, well, you have to have a lot of money to go. You also have to be like really great at what you do, because if you go and compete with those champions, because they're champions, they have champions that are 10 years and they have titles already, you know, because they train for that, you know.
It's a profession.
And then once they reach their adulthood, they work for representing their country. So now in Belize, it's really hard to do so.
That's why I asked about the association, because I know we have gone on you're competing in the region.
Yes.
We have done that.
Yeah.
We have a few karatekas who
Yes.
have participated in that.
I admire them. I would really want them to go beyond. I personally, I would say, not now.
You're happy with what you're doing right now?
Yeah. I want to give back to the community first. And since it didn't work for karate to represent it, I went to judo.
You did some judo?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
actually
there
a
you go.
two-time national champ.
Oh.
2025, I believe, to 2026 and 2026
So you're
to
mixing
2027.
it already? You're
Yes.
mixing the martial arts already?
So, my goal was also to represent, okay, so I switched from karate to represent Belize with judo. Again, it didn't work out, also because I'm probably like the only female in my category to go, and I will need someone to train with me, right? But training, it's really hard when you don't have people your size, and you know, it's really hard. So I switched to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is what I'm doing right now.
Wow.
So I'm currently doing the karate program, and I'm also training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and also training for myself for the karate
Yeah.
program. I won silver this past
Show us the medal if you have it
Saturday.
there.
Yes.
So these are for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that I won August 4th in San Ignacio. It was a great pleasure to compete there. I would also like to thank my coaches, because they're the one who made me here.
When we can't let you leave without you sharing some of your most memorable
Yes.
medals with us. So is there any
Okay.
other one that you're most proud of?
My judo ones.
Uh-huh.
So these are the golden ones.
So gold medalist here in the building.
Yeah, here. And then these are from, this one is from like 2023 when I got silver. Let me see, what else?
So we are establishing that you know what you're doing, and the kids are in good hands.
Yeah, you
That's
believe
important.
so.
Before you go, question: have you ever had to use it, or even diffuse conflict?
I don't think so. You always try to avoid all the problems first, and then if it leads to violence or aggression, then
you're ready
shows
to-
that you
Yes.
are a professional. You think that somebody who does this would be fighting all the time?
Yes.
No.
Actually,
Quite the
they
opposite is
had a
true.
joke about karate. Said it gives you a chance to scream before they beat you.
Yeah.
But congratulations.
thank you.
And you're still accepting registrations, you
Yes.
said? But I think only this week,
Yeah.
because then by then it might be
So contact
too
her
advanced.
today if you still want your child to be enrolled. And you can do that. What's the number again?
606-6679.
All right, so give her a buzz and let her
Estella
know.
Quinteros. You live in Belize City?
Yes.
Okay. Where do you work?
I'm not working right
Yeah.
now, but I do help my parents in their business.
Oh, there you go. All
Yeah.
right. So you are
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
Okay. Congrats again, my dear.
Thank you.
And keep it up.
Thank you.
You know, keep it up.
28 minutes away from 9 o'clock. We take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about getting kids ready with their haircuts for back to school.
That's
We'll be
right.
right back.
We're back, folks. We are back here on the morning show, 21 minutes away from 9 o'clock already.
That's right, our final segment for this morning. And we have guests with us in studios. We have Mr. Edmund Stain and Brian Dina. They're directors and co-founders, Inspirational Arts. Okay, so tell us about that. I know you guys for your work that you do with the back to school haircut drives, but I understand that that has been expanding as well. So tell us the scope of the work you do when it comes to the community initiatives.
Yeah, morning. I'm Brian here. Yeah, so it's been a long journey.
Yeah.
So I could say Inspirational Arts now, they established since 14 years now.
14 years.
14 years.
Wow.
So the whole Trim and Drive Back to School program, what we always set up for before the kids go back to school. 14 years now, which has been a nice journey.
Can't believe it's been that
14
long.
years.
Wow.
Fingers ain't done.
What has changed from 14 years ago?
A lot.
Now we have expanded to include the females, which was a couple years ago. And then we had the help of the Ministry of Health to have dentists there to clean the kids their teeth and have them provide health about dental. Last year we had the persons from it was BCVI that came over and did tests for the
eye
kids'
testing
eyes.
as well now.
Yeah, so and we've expanded the program where we do several activities throughout the year. We try to mentor kids. We have Easter programs that we do. We have Christmas parties, over 500 kids, so
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. In our community, immediately we try to be endemic in terms of looking at the kids that are in our area.
Which community is that?
Farbers Road.
Farbers Road.
Yeah,
Right.
but the program extends to the entire south side. And we even including north side because we have some kids from Majestic Alley that always come through and from other areas. We don't talk about anybody. But the program has grown now, and we can't stop doing it, because the kids, Mr. Brian, Mr. Edmund, when we do the back to school drive, so.
Take us back to 14 years ago when they started.
Oh, 14
and where
years.
did the idea come from? Tell us about the need at that time.
That was just man. I was working behind one of these same sets.
Yeah.
So I was in the back scene, and I saw someone on the set, and it was a simple thought that I said, that person should have got a haircut. So that's that thought linger in my mind for that day. And I had a little workshop that I used to do my arts and stuff. And Edmund used to always come and relax when he came from school and stuff to do his homework. So one day I told Edmund, I said, you know what, let's trim some kids from around the neighborhood. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, like, we should just get some kids from around the neighborhood, give them a free haircut, and then so that when school open,
yeah, fresh.
they have a nice fresh looks. And that simple thought went from there. Edmund said, okay, well, we need to find some sponsors. And so Edmund did some letters and stuff, and I rode around Belize and started handing out letters to different peoples. And we also had some friends of mine, some cousins of mine that I can say they were selling weed and stuff on the street.
Okay.
So I just approached them.
Put them to work.
Yeah, put them, and then apparently they gave us some money, and it worked. And from there,
Love it.
It was just a simple idea. It's a simple idea, but it turns out to be
the street pharmaceuticals
it turns
were
out to be something great
Yeah.
that and a lot of kids need it. A lot of kids need it. So
Yeah. So that you yourself never know.
But why the trimming? Why the trimming? Obviously you could trim hair, right?
My brother used to trim us, and then I used to trim a couple of friends. So and then that was just like nothing really left to do, and that just became whatever it is now.
I like
Are you
that.
not trim?
I could trim. They used to trust me back in the day for trimming, but no, nobody trusts me because the people who used to trim now, my little brother and them that we trim back in the day, they are the barbers now.
Okay.
And the barbers now have evolved, so that style and that kind of thing. So, back in my time it was a clean cut, and that's it. You even mark up. It was good at school. Then you have to go tell the barber, put it low because here I go fast.
The lower the better.
Yeah, so that was my experience with trimming. But I saw that I was one of the kids that needed this help back in the day. I never grew up with any gold spoon. And we used to go around to our neighbors and ask them, give me a little trim before school start. We used to line up, boys. All of us line up to get
We don't
trim.
realize that this is an issue.
It
You
is.
know?
Yeah, then I remember, let's solve another issue. I remember when I was younger and I used to this time my pastor, bring your school bag, make a check it. If the school bag, you so back the handle, your bag is still good, you go back to school, your same school bag. And I used to feel shame for going to school with my bus up school bag.
Yeah,
that used to affect me as a child. So I say, you know what, if we could help the other kids then to try, push them forward so they could feel,
More
confident
confident.
on the first day of school. Because our school had a lot of bullying and man clung every day, right? And catching a fight, that kind of thing. I used to catch in a fight because of that. At school, I'm a bad person. I used to defend myself, and if you could avoid that for the young people, it would be very good, because I realized my situation I'm in. I was somebody from my community that, we could say I have excelled, but I don't see a lot of people in my community doing the same thing. And if we could provide some level of support for these young people, that's definitely something I'm about 100%,
Yeah, so this all started with seeing the need where the kids need that support, getting their hair ready for back to school, and then it's expanded now to making sure their dental is in order, to making sure their eyes.
We had 1 year where we provided uniforms.
Yeah.
So with the uniforms, hopefully we get more support for that.
Yeah.
The uniforms, the dental, the eye checkup. So I guess the kids now are really, really ready. You get a school bag, you get a fresh haircut.
No,
and that's why they're ready for school Monday.
Manga 2-3 school bag and no shoes. So like we had a young lady approach me. You know what? She want to see how we could look at doing shoes
Footwear.
for kids. Yeah, footwear. And I see some people doing it, right? But the kids that come to us, we had to expand the program because we realized sometimes I reach it, they never drink tea. So they come and they're hungry, whatever. So the ladies from the community come out and bring snacks for them, they bring Johnny cake, they bring Pora bun. Miss Mangara today now, she died this year, but she was one of the first person that supported us, bring sandwich for the picnic and for the volunteers. So it's a true community event. We have over 50 volunteers that come out, and all the parents come out and they stay on the ground and they help plot and they help trim, and so it's like a huge community event. We feed everybody for free. Everything's for free. Now we have a part of the program where his sister and some of the girls do excited educational games with the kids and such out the entire day. So kids come and trim and then they want to go home because they stay whole day to be a part of the event. And at the end of the event, we try to provide them with a backpack. So we come on this show today for come beg for support again as usual every year.
Yeah.
And I want to say that I want to thank God for everybody that's helped us throughout the course of this journey, because it has always worked out.
Yeah.
We have always had enough for every event that we have done. It's just God bless,
Okay, go ahead. What do you need?
So of course we always need school bags, you need the books, the pencils, the stationaries. Whether it could be financial support in terms of like the food and stuff, or if people decide to say, okay, well, you could come and pick up 2 crates of chicken, rice, whatever. Because we do all that. Everyone said we deal with the kids and the parents and the volunteers throughout the course of the day in terms of food. Water, well, I always needed. Yes. The kids run about all day, so I always need a lot of water, whatever, and more, whatever support we could get. We have the account running up now.
Yeah,
so if people are willing to support and want to donate to the account,
give me the name of the account and the bank.
Inspiration Arts. The account number is 277-227-0101-20000.
Well, that I don't remember that, but the name, the Inspiration
Arts,
Inspirational Arts, and which bank? Belize Bank. Inspirational Arts, Belize Bank account.
You can make a contribution there.
Yeah, because we finally get registered as an MPO, in good standing, everything, have a good structure in place. We were running an event the entire years with just people going to the location, buying the stuff, we get it, take it to the kids. We realize some persons never want to go through the stress and doing that, so we lose a lot of support. Persons can't help it because we don't have the MPO status. So we had to go ahead and get that, and we have a full team working together. Everybody on the group chat active, they want to be involved. And we really need support to pull this off. The food items are important. We need new clippers this year. We had clippers that we recycled over the past 3 years. The event has grown now. We're doing it at YMCA compound. It's a more secure compound. You want to call the community police again, please come out, come support to make sure nobody can give trouble for the compound, and it's a safer space, a cleaner space for the kids to be.
And it's big enough.
So big up Miss Clara,
the thing is, I suspect the numbers grow.
Oh, yes, because we could say the numbers growing from, like, I would have said from the beginning, we had like 90 kids, well, just the boys. Then the second year we got to like 150 odd. Now you're going to all 350, 400 kids now.
How you
over the years?
How you control this? That that all the kids need help.
Well, the thing is,
because at this stage now, somebody might get left out. Yeah. You need some kind of control.
Once you're up on the compound, you will get dealt with. Once you're there on the grounds, You know, because sometimes we normally have the show, the event normally go from 9 until 5. However, we did that sometimes until 6:37, just to finish up with the finish.
So every child gets tended to. Okay.
Every child get tended to. And then you always work, everyone say, you just always work out for me that the amount of kids that come, we have the amount of stuff, and the time just always right.
That's the thing,
you know,
because,
so
you know,
we just go with the flow.
Work.
Well, the thing is, we know the children, we know the people. You know, we're from the community, so we know exactly who needs help.
You know.
That's why when we do the Easter event, and so we go directly to the people that need the help. You know, we know the people that need. Because there are some people who are greedy.
That's great.
They don't just scuba down here kind of thing, and we make them know if they don't get scuba, don't get because somebody else need it, right? And that's how we handle this amount of kids. We have a great team. You know, they get them registered, they keep them organized. We have areas where we have them to sit down, and when they play games, we take them by groups. So it's an age group, and it's by female or boys, and then they come up in their group, they participate, and then go back to sit down. So like we try to keep it that way. We have a great team that knows how to handle the kids, you know. So and a lot of them from the community, so we could tell them, boy, stop get trouble, I'll tell them.
That's right. You could talk to them in a stern voice.
Yeah, you know, boy, I'm not gonna get trouble. Yeah,
This is a real special event.
Yeah.
Community event like that, and the
we
community is involved.
We have a system where we still the bill, whereby we have a track record of each kid's request over the years. So we know where school they go, we know where class they go in.
Okay, there is some control, yeah.
We have this thing where we still work plan whereby we work along with some of the teachers there. So if we know that this child grade is down to a certain level, we could try to reach out to the parent, try to work with the child, and figure how you could try to bring up your average or whatever.
Every year, when it's back to school, there's always a controversy about making sure the haircuts or the hairstyles for the females are meeting the rules, right? So how do you ensure
for
that?
our stuff, that's one level haircut. We stick to the level.
Okay.
I mean, some kids come, some kids want the mohawk, some kids want the can't get that.
Not
so
here.
we stick to the
They
stuff.
get a marking, or you could train, you could
well, we try.
No
but that take time.
Because some kids ask for it, and we just make the barbers and know that we have to stick to one level haircut because of the same
for the same reason.
Because if you trim one kid a fade, the next one want next fade. Next
No,
one
you take more time.
They want
take more
style,
time.
yes.
So we try to stay as much as we could, make sure that everybody get the same level haircut.
And they were blaming us. I said,
with
Mr.
the girls,
the miss out.
I have to say big up to the females, because I don't know how they do it too. Because some of the kids do get single blade.
Wow.
And 2-3 of the girls today, I mean, some of the people show.
They wash their hair.
They go through all the washing.
With the girls especially, I mean,
I don't know about the girls and do it, but the females are not to do it.
Listen, these females, they
don't
have to do it express.
And the thing is too, I guess, because even when the kids they come with the mothers and stuff, or the sister, siblings and stuff, they stay and help too. So sometimes they're like, some kids are just on single. Sometimes they take 3 female with that one child, and 2 hours, 3 hours, that done. But like, you look on among the girls, the whole never do a lot. How they do it, I don't know. They pull out for their magic. They know. I mean, for the boys there too, the barbers there, because it's for the day. Sometimes you have like 100 odd boys that sit down. And figure how 600 do it. But so like 15 minutes to one, we could just figure it out. 15 minutes to one head. And they work. Okay. So like, always big respect to the volunteers, because without the team, I mean, they're not really possible either. So I always are,
So at any one time, how many guys have doing the boys, or how many women are doing the girls?
We have like, I always have like six boys where we rotate. 6 barbers.
6 barbers.
6 are always there.
Okay.
And then the females, the females are always like maybe 30.
Yeah, have
like
to
30, 40. And,
because some of the same mothers stay and help.
The mothers
they get involved in this.
Yeah, everybody from the community, they out. So when some kids come with their parents, the parents stay and help. And they come with their siblings and they help along to, apart from just all volunteers.
So you receive some people they come just for the fellowship.
Yes. Listen, because it's the whole community.
Yeah, that's what I'm
we have music to play.
We have music by DJ Bugger. I was entertained, and let's say so how the involvement like even his brother Kenny, he was a student where we trim, and now he ended up to turn the head of the
even the females. Some of the females.
No, I have my little son where trim, and he just been up first. So I'm 13. But now he the land for DJ, so now he the DJ for the event now too. So that a lot of things come, everybody to evolve around each other, and the hours of blessings and that love to keep together around the community. I know a lot of communities they fight for that love, so we have to try as much as we could to keep that kind of love and respect for each other, so everybody could build the same way,
It sounds like a beautiful day in total, right? You're talking good music, food, people offering their services, people gathering, and then the kids leave ready and fresh for school.
And after 2 days.
You need more barbers, all right?
Always.
Yeah.
So the
people
event
pass
will be
through,
the 29th and the 30th, are the 2 days of us.
29th and 30th of August.
Just
Okay.
before school open, always.
When day school open this year for the primary?
The first, the first.
The second.
The second, oh yes, yeah.
The 2nd of September.
Second
Okay.
September, yeah.
All
It's
right.
actually as close as possible, so you go fresh, especially with the females. You want to hear still fresh when they go there.
Correct.
In the morning. you know.
And beads.
Yes, so here supplies for females, man. You know, we can't get enough because we usually send the kids home with a pack of pom pom, a pack of clip, you know. So when the thing come out, they have something to put back in the hair. Or whatever.
Yes, I just remember too, because for the girls, you will need hair supplies,
Yes,
right?
yes, shampoo, and everything, yes.
Shampoo,
Not like the
gel,
boys, they're going to just trim and go.
Edge control. Last time I said we got my edge control.
Sound like you know something about this man.
Because what the edge control?
You figure shopping, figure buy.
Boy, we never do that again.
So we left
I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you.
Start pick up, you know. I just tell you,
That's you cool, man.
so we see that just hollow. When you get there, I say, well, so we'll bring, we'll have to go back again. We'll go back again.
Yes, because you need special combs too, you know. You
Yes,
need to comb
all
out,
different-
make the little parts straight. You can't just use any big
That's
thing
how you think,
comb.
wait.
So now, we make them girls go doing it. We don't do anything now. We don't do anything. And for we boys, we just go, we holler for you. If we raise a blade and whatever we need, and
Yeah.
we good to go. We
Alcohol
don't
and
need
powder,
much.
that's
We
it.
don't need much. But for the female, we go to shopping
Yeah,
part,
yeah, that's-
excitement. And that's the fun part about the whole event to behind the scenes, because then days that come, we have to go,
Listen,
everybody have to
camaraderie
go,
and the
you know.
fellowship, yes.
Hey, and
that-
they said in sponsor with
that's
some live chicken, so we're going to kill chicken, cook the food. So we just talked about that just now. We get,
A friend of ours was sponsor some chicken.
oh yeah, you're
Okay.
live.
They
You're
live,
live.
so
So
that's clean.
so you have
So
a-
I figured out
try that by the way,
a
pluck
you got like a
them.
man of farmers with
I
killing
figured
chicken.
out
What about school bags?
school bags.
So this
You
year
have
we're,
enough or you need more?
we're asking for more school bags. We have Approach Caribbean Sprinter, and they sponsored us last year, and they said that they're going to work out some of it. But we always need more because we have a group of kids.
We'll go to
coming
the
up.
competition and tell them,
No, we don't
you
have
need
that.
some bag for them. Then they give you some bag.
We right, we right.
They're not a politician. Stop it.
Man, but, I just want to end off by just thanking all the people that are involved. Encourage all the business people that we approach. Please be kind to us this year. It's not for us; it's for the kids. I put my own money into it. I'm hoping to get a point.
Obviously,
in time.
yeah.
Speaking of the money, can you repeat the banking information one more time for those who missed it?
The Inspiration Arts.
Yes.
The account number, Belize Bank account number 277-227-0101-20000.
You need that number. I
Serious thing that.
because just know, especially if you do online, you can't just put in a name anymore.
Well,
you
no,
need the
you might
number.
have to.
When you go to the counter in the old days, you say then the guy look it up and do it. But online now, you need that number, and the numbers are so long. Where could they find a number if they?
We don't have that posted anywhere. We have to get it posted.
Because you need the number.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even if somebody have a run for a pen and write that down, and 15 numbers,
15 numbers,
if I'm not mistaken.
It happens to be the numbers they might
It's a good thing that you remember the number. I don't remember my number at all. I will look it up all the time.
All right, so just a little recap. The team is going to be out serving at the YMCA. That's in the Fabers Road area. Anybody from Belize City is welcomed. Any student.
Anybody.
Okay.
Well, mainly
age
just
limit, age
primary
limit?
school. Just the
Primary school, yes.
Primary school.
Specifying
Primary school,
we have the preschool and primary school.
Oh,
However, we have
preschool too? Preschool need haircut too?
preschoolers and the, because some people bring their little kids, you ready for thing, and
Yeah.
they have the patience and they have to deal with take a time. But yeah, preschool and primary school mainly. However, we still have some high school as well as still come, and we still offer that
don't
support.
turn them
to them.
back.
Still offer support. That's why sometimes, most of the time when you come volunteer too. Come volunteer on the time. I mean, it's good for the farmers that want to use the community service. They can come volunteer on the time. And we always welcome it because I had my niece and nephew they end up and do it. Then we want to do the volunteer and they come volunteer in the time. And we just get to give them the hours, whatever time I do for the community service. Because I know most high schools accept the many for the community service hours. So
Right.
the high schools can always come out, especially some of the kids will pass. They pass on from the trimming driveway, the inner Fort Farm now, they can always
Correct.
come back and offer that support to the other kids where come behind, right?
Because I guess you got a set of regulars that come every year.
Your regulars are coming every year. And we have in the past like 4 or 5 kids where when we get through the program, we come back and support the thing. So, you know.
Awesome.
I always welcome for more.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. Please help. Once again, just give me a phone number.
My number is 614 44 34. That's Brian.
614 44 34.
614 6710.
Okay.
And if you're watching on Love TV or on Facebook, we have the account number, the bank account information running on the screen, so you can cut that down if you want to, right?
But if you guys have I don't know if you have
the Facebook
page.
Yes.
You should put it there. You should put it there so that people could find it. Okay, Edmond, Brian,
sure,
all
no
the best to
problem.
you guys. You know, keep up the good work. You know, and who cut your hair?
Me?
I hope that you guys could pass by too, you know, like we like when influencers pass by. We had a lot of Belizean artists come through and just reach out to the kids, like, somebody can perform for the kids, you know, and if you're somebody that influential in society, the kids look up to you, you know, come out and reach out to these kids. We have some cases where we had some kids that get a lot of trouble, and we end up pulling them aside and we realize they have some tough situations at home. You know, one of the young boy tell me he want to kill for him, that they want to get big because they kill him, mommy. You know, like a lot of things kids go through, and like you know, when the kids up on the compound and they move around, what the kids go through, you know. So it's a great opportunity to reach out to them. And,
This
and be a
morning
big
we
brother.
highlighted that situation. Many of us take this thing for granted. There are a lot of kids out there who need help and need support.
So
I think-
mentorship is another way that you can
That's right.
that you can give back.
So this morning we've been dealing with a lot of discipline for children and making people aware that they're
See, we're listening. All right, again, thank you so much for coming and as well for your service to the community. Edmond and Brian,
From
once again,
Inspirational
directors and
Arts.
co-founders of Inspirational Arts. Ernesto, we got to go.
Yep.
So I want to say thank you to our folks behind the scenes. William Usher is our MCO and camera man. Our producer, Miss Manuela Ayuso. Our floor producer, Richard Herbert. Oh, well, today he's in Love FM studio.
He'll be joining me tomorrow.
Yes. So he's going to keep you all company for the rest of the morning. So keep it locked to Love FM.
And all of you, thank you very much. We hope we made your day a little brighter today and made you think. Like I say here, we don't want to tell you what to think. We just want you to think. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to somebody today. Belize and beyond.
Thanks for choosing love.
choosing love. Bye-bye.
Good morning, Belize, and good morning. I say good morning, Belize, and good morning. And how are you this morning?
Wake up every morning, like go to work and get